What? Wait, Bitcoin's pumping? Oh my god! First my lungs get liquidated from this massive dump, then I borrow money from my mom to short at 80K because I thought we were going to retest the previous cycle's all-time highs. I thought quantum computing was going to take out Bitcoin. I thought JP Morgan was bearish on MicroStrategy. I thought Michael Saylor was insolvent. I thought dead bodies from the market makers were going to rise to the surface. Now Bitcoin's at 88K and I'm sidelined? I gotta get a job! I gotta call my girlfriend. I gotta call my boss at McDonald's to get a new job. This is such bullshit! I hate crypto so much!
It's all going to zero. Zero.
You have it too, Miguel.
Promise me something racist. Stop.
Imagine selling now. Honestly, man. Fucking imagine it. Looking at your fucking kids in the eyes and being like, you know what? I'm real sorry, my youths. Daddy fucking went and got a sex change. You know what I mean? No more big dick. Daddy got a fat pussy now, okay? You're a fucking weakling. Fuck that, man. I can't look my children in the eyes knowing that daddy fucking sold on dumps. On fucking dumps, man. You fucking idiots. Who the fuck is selling? I don't know anyone selling. My team ain't selling. I know bag hunters ain't fucking selling. Gem hunters ain't selling. So who the fuck is selling? Michael Saylor buying. Grayscale buying. Elon Musk on the Tesla cash flow fund is buying. So who the fuck is selling? I tell you who's selling. Little weak-hand pussios that didn't even fucking want to be in this game anyway. Didn't understand it. I'm in it for the tech. Fuck off, mate. You ain't
help.
Okay.
Investing. Don't know what to do, what it is, but I need help. I need help.
Okay, so I would recommend, so me personally, I have 1.3 million in XRP. So right now it's about $2 and something cents, but the community knows that when I know it will bump up to $10, I'm going to be basically set for life. So I would highly recommend buying XRP. Why are you crying?
What the hell did you just say?
XRP.
I couldn't even understand what X could even stand for.
It doesn't stand for anything. It's just like, XRP doesn't stand for anything like explicitly. It's just like
I'm screwed. Crypto men come this way. Help me.
Just put money into XRP and then you're set for life.
Put my money in it.
or just spend it all, whatever you want to do.
Well, will the IRS come after me if I, like, they won't come after me if I do that?
You haven't paid taxes in 2 years, so they're going to come after you anyway.
Not if I had my money in this XPR stuff. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Just do that.
I really think XRP could hit $10,000.
XRP definitely could hit $10,000. BlackRock is about to buy $9 trillion worth of XRP.
That's insane. Soulface, what do you think, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely 1,000% XRP is about to hit $10,000, especially because of them going after the SWIFT banking system.
Okay, Kay, what do you think, bro?
Without a doubt, XRP to 10 bands, and the reason is XRP has intrinsic value. Bitcoin doesn't.
Okay, Mark, what do you think?
XRP $10,000? No question.
Okay, cool. Luke, what do you think?
Absolutely. Wisdom Tree just recently filed an ETF. It's gonna go berserk.
Okay, cool. Sage, what do you think, bro?
I think XRP could 100% hit $10,000 simply if they just take over the SWIFT banking system, which will put their market cap well over 1.2 quadrillion.
Broski, the market is so red, I thought my MacBook was bleeding.
This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire, today I'm a slumdog. This is not a dip, this is a black hole.
Imbeciles, they have no idea. This is not a black hole, this is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us?
Yeah, why is he so unfazed?
Check your wallet, cuz. The crypto is down 85%.
Allow him, Broski, he's still in denial.
Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off?
Oh shit. Nah, gang, not the hustler mindset.
Not the hustler mindset.
Bro said it's not a crash, it's a discount. Circumstances, but you can change your mentality.
Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind? You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent. So I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist.
Nah, man, how does he do this guy knows something. Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump?
So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return?
He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter-zip discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Yeah, a few individuals that make it out, cuz. This guy's one of them.
I'll give you $10 million if you can last 30 days locked in a room with your ex.
Okay, that sounds like easy money, Jimmy.
All of your exes.
Oh. Okay, I gotta clear out this room real quick. Pick me. You don't even know yourself. You went to college and got a job that had nothing to do with your major. No personality. Dirty. I don't even consider you an ex. Why is she here? You lip-sync to underground music just to look niche. Negative canthal tilt and recessed maxilla. Your parents like me more than you. You had a guy best friend that you said is like a cousin to you, and you still let him hit. That's odd. Okay, anyone else left?
Hello, Giggle.
Mariah? I haven't seen you since Christmas.
You can split the money with Mariah Carey, or you can press this button and keep it all for yourself. Giggle.
Mariah. I just saved you a huge headache from paying taxes on $10 million. You don't want to deal with that, baby girl. You know that, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Come on, baby. Go on and get your ass out of here. Right! 10 mil!
Oh, shit! Oh!
10 million!
Yeah.
You know what that means?
No, no.
10 million on 17 black.
17 black.
Yeah! All in on 17 black.
Oh, shit, Giggle, you're crazy, man. 17 black.
Let's go!
Crazy, dude.
Let it ride.
Wait, what? What?
17 black.
Oh my god. Heck
shit.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go home now.
Let it ride.
Okay. Stop. Giggle. Stop. 17 black.
Yeah.
You can stop now. 17 black. You can stop. Stop. Giggle.
The house always has the edge, Roy. The house is edging. Fuck Vegas. Fuck yeah, buy, sell, buy, sell.
What are you guys doing?
Shut up, Ugg, we're fucking crypto gurus.
You're literally buying coins because the names make you laugh.
Okay, now type in shit, piss, fart, poopy, butt, ass coin, see what comes up. Yeah, okay, I just bought it.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Let's fucking go, we made 100K!
What?
And that's why soul trading should be banned for officials that make rules for the town.
Thank you, Miss Bennington. And finally, we have Rufus Weevils.
You know, I just wanted to say, soul trading is probably wrong, but I've made a ton of money following your trades. Thank you. And if you guys continue, maybe you can let us know sooner of your trades, so we can all make more money. Anyway, Love you guys. Keep up the good work.
Okay. All in favour of taking away their own money? It's settled. Soul trading will continue.
Mother fudgers.
I know this must be frustrating for you. But there's one thing you gotta learn. We make the rules. You follow them. You can't fight us. You can't win.
I'm not done.
I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, how about we make a new rule? All white rabbits will be locked in their homes for the safety and security of the realm. Well, you know, because they spread diseases and all. One step out of your door and you'll be exterminated.
You can't do that.
I just did. Rule goes into effect tomorrow, sweetie. Hurry home.
All we want from Denmark for national and international security and to keep our very energetic and dangerous potential enemies at bay is this land on which we're going to build the greatest golden dome ever built. We're building a golden dome that's going to, just by its very nature, going to be defending Canada. Canada gets a lot of freebies from us, by the way. They should be grateful also, but they're not. I watched your Prime Minister yesterday. He wasn't so grateful. But they should be grateful to us. Canada lives because of the United States. Remember that, Mark, the next time you make your statements. What we did for Israel was amazing. But that's nothing compared to what we have planned for the United States, Canada, and the rest of the world. We are going to build a dome like no other. We did it for Israel.
That, Governor Newsom, who strikes me as Patrick Bateman meets Sparkle Beach Ken, may be the only Californian who knows less about economics than Kamala Harris. He's here this week with his billionaire sugar daddy, Alex Soros, and Davos is the perfect place for a man who, when everyone else was on lockdown, when he was having people arrested for going to church, he was having $1,000 a night meals at the French Laundry.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right!
Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
Oh, Kyle thought, huh? Kyle's like, Miguel, you don't know the incantation to get banned. Oh, yes, I do.
I was like, what?
No, I know the magic words. But welcome. What's going on, you guys, to Ask Me Anything 156. People think I can't speak Spanish because I make fun of the way I say it. Guadalajara. Zacatecas. Caracas.
Oh, no.
Gengar. Okay, that one was in Spanish, but still.
Durango.
Casino and resort in beautiful Las Vegas. You're looking healthy as fuck. Thank you, sir. I'm down 1 more kilo. No, joking. Kilos are gay. Down 1 more pound, ladies and gentlemen. Because I have beaten this fucking sickness I was on, this flu. I should tell you what, I went to a doctor's visit, right? Okay. For my son, not me. And chrome on the bands. Bitches, get money. I said what I said. I need to remix that song, Kyle. He's like, it could slap harder, but he was afraid to like spam the "get money," which was the tagline, which he didn't do anyway. I'll go back beside the point. But basically, I went to the doctor for my son, right? And so he's like, we had to take this bullshit ass COVID test for him. So we took the COVID test. Guess what? He didn't have COVID. Magic, right? He's like, well, sometimes if you take the test too early, it comes out negative. Okay. But sometimes as well, if you take it too late, it comes out negative. What? I looked at this bitch like, what? Look, I have pulled shit out of my ass sometimes, but is it maybe just the flu? As a red pill parent, as of aware of the Matrix, but still in the Matrix, because the steak tastes delicious. Fucking insanity. They're so afraid not to say, because the grift or some shit, they're so afraid to say it's not COVID, because it's not, bro, it's a fucking flu. I told multiple people, have you ever seen people being this sick before? Yeah, of course I have. What did they call it in the 90s? Oh, la gripa? What do they call it in 2025? 2026? That damn dare 19. Grifts, dog. La gripa, la llorona, la bota, la estrella, la violoncello. There's some stupid ass names in that game, dude. There is, bro. I need to make my own loteria, dude. Make a grip of money. Joterias. El joto. El joto. El maricón. No, el maricón. And it's just it's a fucking translucent picture that reflects your face. Just a black. El maricas, and it's just like a fucking wind. It's a fucking mirror.
Marimacha.
El marimacha. Oh my god. El jotolón.
El jotolón, yeah.
Kyle, write this down. This is a great idea. Oh, tias, uncles, family, everyone. Bro, we play this shit with 12 people around the thing. We're playing $5 a card, dog. It's like $60 a game, dude. But it's like legit, fuck, bro. Dude, I remember I played like during Christmas time. I was doing a stream. The stream, I had family members in the background, hella playing. Right, we had 12 people playing, 11 people at the time, and like, here's a shitty loser card, Miguel. Oh, okay, cool. No, it's okay. I'm about to win. Number 4, it was the 4th card or whatever in Loteria. And I was like, this is the rules-based one. I'm gonna win. 4 times in a row. I had motherfuckers shaking, looking at me like, what? $60. $60. $60. 666.
Shit.
My cards too. I usually play 8. Usually 8's mine, but like it was taken. But like, so like, here we go. Everyone's lost with this card. Take the 4, and then just laid down a 4-peat. Undefeated. Went to the fucking Super Bowl 4 years in a row. Dog, I had the table in shambles. They're like, no, give us that card. They gave me number 7. Won the next one afterwards. This story is too stupid for it not to be true. Let's run it. Look, yeah, I'll do shit. How much you want to go for? One ethereal pool. Fuck, dog.
Oh, we bankrupted man's out here.
Shit. 12 ETH a card? I mean, can you imagine? Like, the winner takes 12 ETH, bro? Hey, no. We're gonna have the computer read off the cards. Like, damn, 12 ETH a fucking run, dog. How much we winning, dog? How much am I taking from you guys? Whoo, 35,000?
How they legends, they doing podcasts. They said, we make more money
money than you, nigga. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open the phones up and see how much niggas got in the account.
Let it ride. You know what's bad when motherfuckers start going double or nothing? I'll double up the pot a little bit. I got to take some of this, all right? So, damn, dude. No. I mean, that'd be crazy, dude. Because like, pull up my screen again.
That's way too much.
That'd be like,
Dog.
fuck, almost $500,000. $500,000, bro. Everyone would be like, no, boy, no. What was the how? Yo, could you imagine? No, I bet you this shit happened somewhere in the world, somewhere in Mexico. Some asshole played for Ethereum. There's got to be at least one game that's happened.
At least one
somewhere. Though my Latino brothers are pretty bad at investing, I will say this. Like, until when it comes to cryptocurrency, I mean, maybe it's possible now, but like, man, dog. But it's possible. Maduro was out here, you know. Maduro playing. Can you imagine he playing with like un millón barriles there. No, I know this happened, bro. There had to be a card game somewhere in Texas where motherfuckers were belling 1 million barrels of oil, a barrel. I raised you 100K. Un millón. What does that mean? 1 million? Oh, okay. I know some crazy card games that happened in Texas, bro. Some ridiculous shit. All right, I'll take your 1 million and raise you 10 acres. Prime carcinogen coast territory. Betting cattle. Oh, yeah, like for sure. 30 head of cattle. And my 10-gallon hat. My name is John Wayne. But back to crypto. Last night I was thinking quite a lot about the crypto space. And right now, Kyle, cover yours. Gen Z's in full cope mode right now.
Huh?
I don't see anyone coping harder than Gen Z right now. Across the board. Not even crypto-wise, but like everything else. It's really bad, actually. Now I get it, they're younger and stuff like that, but like in crypto, bro, they are fucking crying because I mean they basically the
pump that was promised.
The pump that was promised 3,000 years ago and stuff like that. You know, it's like
Please expand on that.
Yes. The pump that was promised has not come true just yet. I believe, worst case, I think we still got one more. Like we got one more little run up. It just could be a relief rally getting us close to where we were before October 10th. That's our January 4th or 5th or whatever the fuck they call it.
Yeah.
And the biggest example of this are like some of the local like Gen Z crypto celebrities and shit, or you can call them that. I can't even say half these dudes' names. Half these dudes' names are just COD Labby fucking like gamer tags. Bro, they're not even crypto names. Like Thread Guy, okay, that makes sense. But like, and he's coping the least out of all of them. But there's a lot of guys I'm watching full copium, dog. It's pretty bad. And they're almost, and it's kind of funny because it's like they're almost there. They're almost gonna know like I'm being retarded. Of course, but that's the other thing. So last night I said something on I said this on the inside the Telegram group, the Citadel, which you should definitely join up, pinned to the top of the chat. No more poor. Twitter's becoming so toxic. The only thing that makes sense in my brain is 1,000-mile view is that the retards are so mad and sad right now because the economy is so bad, but they can't understand why. That they're leaning into racism. And I've been wondering for a long time, why is the algorithm pushing this? Right? Because who's really, like, if you look at it, right, besides the Twitter stuff, right? Because Twitter's kind of light racist, but it's not all the way there. It's getting there. Zuckerberg is leaning heavy. Zuckerberg's allowed this to happen. It's his algorithm it's been Instagram and Facebook that's been letting this kind of go on intentionally.
Okay.
Kyle, pull that up. No, pull it up. But think about it. All this anti-juice stuff, right? I mean, like, look, I actually agree with GG here, right? Like 90% of fucking Jews ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just but it's like, you know, it's some very bad people, you know, of course, right? But there is like a higher power out here, shadow government or stuff that's pushing this and stuff, and are using people as scapegoats, or using like racism as scapegoats and stuff like this. Now, some of it is hilarious. Like I find like, you know, it's like, you know, enjoy the decline, you know, shout out, you know, Aaron Clary, but like I'm not, we're still in the game. There's no declining over here, but protesting about stupid shit. I mean, basically the dudes are all mad because they're not getting enough pussy and they're not getting the money to get the pussy. The girls are pissed off because they want Mr. Chad. And then a lot of Chads are starting not to fuck them. And the Chads are starting to get even pickier. So they're fucking less of them. And then those chicks are fucking getting mentally depressed and shit. Then you got the millennial chicks, which I'm like, the millennial chicks are in full crisis mode right now because the factory's about to shut down, or they don't have the money for IVF. And if I was a girl, I mean, fuck it, I get into credit card debt. If I'm being for real, I mean, like, why take the gamble? Like that seems, I mean, if there ever was a thing to get into debt for, it's not that college degree, it's to make sure you got that kid. Yes or yes?
C.
The Ton founder and CEO is giving it out. It's the last stop of millennial chicks. I mean, the youngest chick right now is 29 years old. December 31st, there will not be a millennial chick under the age of 30. I'm one of the younger millennials. I'm 34, right? Like, this is the last stop. 29, dudes. Like, that's it. This year is the death of the millennials under 30. That means the head of the heap is at 45. It's over. Damn. So half the chicks it's over for, and you got like this weird like kind of gray zone where like you got the late 30s chicks. It's kind of like now or never, and then you got, of course, the Hail Mary girls are like there's a couple of genetic freaks out here where like they still can get pregnant at 41. It's happened. I actually had a friend of an aunt of mine.
Yeah,
she got pregnant and had a baby at 42, but like she had 5 kids. You know what? Here, you see what I'm saying here? The factory. She had been using it. And abusing it. But like, you're 38 and never even had it. You haven't even turned the factory on. So this is why it's called. This is why, like I've told you, the grand conspiracy, the CIA, the shadow government's been pushing tortas.
Facts.
I'm telling you, bro. And the reason they're putting goth chicks out is because we're pushing BPD chicks. Basically, it's like we need to push the the bottom of the barrel of these crazy chicks. Somebody knock them up. This bad decision women to knock them up because it's good for the economy. The communist economy. But I mean, this is the truth because at the end of the day, like the guys in Czechs, like the fat chicks ain't having enough kids. Zuck. Yo, Zuck.
Pump the torta stock.
Pump the torta stock. Because I saw this torta shit blowing up on millennial Instagram.
It was millennials well, I mean.
Yeah, it was millennial Instagram. Come on. It was not you guys. How the fuck?
No, I'm talking about, it's different.
I want to see Kyle Zoomer this shit about Zoomer's fucking tortas. Go ahead, Kyle.
It was about no Zoomer's fucking tortas.
That's what you're defending right now.
It was Zoomer slang to call them tortas. That's the thing. It started as Zoomer slang. This is facts. You can quote me.
Do you hear this grift?
Do you hear this grift, motherfucker?
Do you hear this bullshit right now?
This is facts.
They want to take credit for the word torta.
Cope. True, cope.
Kyle, stop, dog.
I'm serious.
Shame on you, motherfucker.
It was a TikTok thing. That's what it started with.
Blessed be Eric.
Yeah, millennials are the real torta pounders.
And I'm ashamed of this shit. I'm ashamed of this shit, but it's the truth.
Y'all got the label.
But Kyle's over here trying to get credit. Kyle's like over here.
I'm trying to make sure the dues are paid.
Kyle's like a little truffle pig. Ain't trying to say those fat cheeks. I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, fuck. It's terrible. We've been calling them tortas for 30 years, bro. We used to call them bean buns. I remember. I was too young for this, but I remember motherfuckers calling them bimbos. For the bimbos, but they're you see that shit. That's an exer term. Exer term. I never been around them. Well, well, you'd probably gravitate to them. They have that thing. We got some. What race?
Shoo.
Are you guys saying the black African Americans are the real trendsetters in this? Because it's true. Like back in the day, like now I see a lot of in shape black guys with like in shape white women now. But like, let's be for real. Since the early '90s, I've been seeing even in movies that the black guys were fucking these fat white bitches. Fuck, I think we really figured something out right now, Kyle.
You're on to one.
Damn, dog. But some say if I'm being real like black red pillar here, I gotta call it, I don't know, I gotta call it something else. They were gene maxing.
Gene maxing. Ah.
No cushion for the fuck. That's an old code, but it checks out. Damn, dog. That's insane. What about funny? I saw this guy on another stream saying something like about like this is how you set up a camera as a black guy. You need to turn off the white. You need to turn the white off. You need to turn the white balance off because there's no white.
God, dude.
Oh fuck, dude. It's true, man. I mean, if you don't DCA, bro.
All sold? Oh, man. Woo!
I mean, back in my day, like, pounding a torta was pounding a Skeletor, which would mean just fucking banging some chick with, I mean, that was like a cardboard, like a 2x4. Nah, not a 2x4. Something flatter, like a plank. I mean, yeah, like no titties, no ass, all bones, dog. Guilty as charged. It's happened to me. But that was like the early 2010s. That was the like only black dudes like smash these fat chicks back in the day. I'll be for real, dude. Anyway, I'll get off this topic. Sorry. Oh fuck, dude. Just so I don't get canceled.
I love Benjamin Netanyahu. All the hate being spread about my beautiful king is being led by uninformed goyim. Dear Netanyahu, I hope you know that I love you.
I have cracked the code to getting on shadow banned, you guys.
Yeah, this is
peak right now. This is millennial sauce you're getting right now, bro.
I love Benjamin Netanyahu. All the hate being spread about my beautiful king is being led by uninformed goyim. Dear Netanyahu, I hope you know that I love you.
The views went up right now.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
That's insane,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
That's so funny. Oh, man. Now you're talking, Miguelito. That's right. But let's check out the crypto market, man. You know, it seems like we're back at $89,000 Bitcoin. Yep, right there. Kind of where we were last week. Just back and forth. Went up to 90 for a little bit, went down.
Crabbing.
What happened? We said that the big support key level was where? I burped. Was $87,000. Speaking of that burp, that was Chipotle. And I was in one of the longest lines that I've ever been in a Chipotle out of my whole life. I literally I understood mass murder for a second. For a second, like it was like like anger. Damn, dude. Anyway. Don't understand Petite say be the craziest. Yeah. Because they have less mass too, they can also like put more effort into it as well. There's a whole lot of shit. But anyway, I digress. What the fuck? Reject all. Let's see. So anytime USDC is kind of red like this, it means that people are, if it's like this and like this, what this means really is that people sold off stable coins to dump into crypto. Somewhere here, money was made. Canton, Gay, Hyperliquid. Oh, that's not bad. Hyperliquid Zcash. Oh, a little Zcash. Where we at? Pepe. 1 point. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That DCA level where I during the flash crash where I bought, it's still in profit even now. That Pepe is gonna come back, dog. This bitch is at least going to like 69 billion. Well, 69 billion would be the top, but I mean like 6.9 billion. Sorry, short term. I really believe it's gonna hit that before April. That's gonna be juicy, bros. It's gonna be juicy, bro. So you got Crow. What lost the most? Yeah, I mean, fuck the Indians, of course. ICP. This is starting to become a little bit of an AI play and stuff like this. But for the love of me, bro, I have no idea. I think they have something called Coffee AI. Okay. But now there's something called vibe coding. You know, it's where you like take a lot of drugs, Kyle, and you rock music, and then you're just like just
vibe about it.
Yeah, and it's like this weird thing where this guy's got like 3 AIs all coding different things while he's trying to code using another AI, and then using the other 3 A's to cross-reference to see if he's right, and then he chooses the right one out of the 3 that like he likes the most, and he goes with that one. Interesting. Yeah, April 20. HH. Oh fuck, dude. Pump's looking interesting, but then the pump guys. Every time I tell you, like I like the fundamentals for Pump right now. They're still making a lot of income. They're buying a lot of their token back, but the founders keep saying a lot of gobbledygook. There was this whole post that they made and shit where like it just sounded like, and the consensus for all of Twitter was like, these fuckers are about a rug. That like all this like talk they're saying sounds like rug talk. Not good. Monero had a nice. It's cooling off a little bit, but that's good. Mostly because the Monero guys and a lot of these Monero guys and these guys that got into like the late stage, like of course they weren't early stage on privacy. They were late stage privacy, late stage capitalism. They've all dumped that shit and gone to silver. And I'm telling you, bro, these commodity guys is like they're crypto dudes that think they're commodity dudes now. I'm seeing so many fucking posts on Twitter everywhere and like just peak shit of like, by us being in crypto, look at the amount of gains we've missed in stocks. 30% on some of the best shit, on the 30, 40%. The average is like, dude, you'd be up 12, 15% on your money. Are we being for real? Like, crypto dudes are like losing and like jacking themselves off over that shit. That's fucking insane, dude. I know these guys don't track stocks, man. They it takes a while to get like if you're consistently like, oh yeah, I'm in crypto and stuff, but I focus my original was in equities. I trade a lot of equities and I move a lot of my profits over to there. But like, what's happening? Yeah, go ahead.
Broke nigga alert. 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 Broke nigga alert.
Miguel, silver skyrocketed. Yeah, I made money on silver because I've had it for a long time, and I'm too retarded to sell. I bought silver I remember buying silver at fucking like $15 and $30 and $36. I think the highest I ever bought silver was $34, the top. I think 37 or 38 was the top. And then it crashed and didn't do nothing for like a decade. And motherfuckers are fucking over here buying the top. And then, like, this is the shit that pisses me off. These are the same motherfuckers that get everyone wrecked because they're like getting, like, if upside on silver, maximum is a 2x. I mean, we have guys like B-Roots, right? B-Roots already had some silver, right? He bought it down in the 30s and 40s, right? So like he thinks like we can go anywhere from like, the 120s to 180s, right? But most of these fuckers got into silverware 70, maybe 90, $80. What are we doing? Pull up gold. Pull up gold right now. Gold's maybe done a 2x. Maybe. No, just look up gold price or some shit. Yeah.
All right, let me pull it up.
Okay, pull it up. Have I met Rob 28? Not yet, no. Probably at some point, but maybe. Okay, go the last 1 year. Right. So where was it?
2765.
It hasn't 2x yet because it'd be like 5,400 to 2x, but close enough, right? Okay, let's go 5 years.
1,859.
So if you bought gold 5 years ago in 22 or 21, not a bad time, right?
Yeah.
So you've 2x, you're almost 2.5x.
Say 2020, right?
Yeah,
Same
1,500.
shit.
You've done it right,
15,
yeah.
1400.
But you had to buy around that time. And then this would have been stupid because the best thing to put your money into in 2019, buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, buy altcoins, buy anything. God damn. Buy XRP even. XRP outperformed it. Like, what are we talking about? Like it's like some of the best times to buy was right there, 2019. What else was the best buy? Bitcoin, Ethereum.
2016 right here, 1,000.
$1,000, yeah. You find that. Okay, that's legit. But most of you guys were jits. Most of you guys here were not old enough. Most of you guys were here were probably not old enough in 26. That's 10 years ago. Most of you guys are in your mid-20s. You're 16.
CSGO, dude.
You didn't have enough money to buy gold. You had enough money maybe to buy silver, but it's very unlikely because like financial education is pretty shit. They got me out to push the XRP.
It's fine. They got to him. He's compromised. No.
Yo, XRP to $10,000. I've always thought XRP was the fucking master coin, bro. Dude, H-bar is the best shit I've ever seen in my life, dog. Instead of lumens, we'll illuminate the sky one day with these pods that we do inside of fucking SpaceX.
I really think XRP could hit $10,000.
XRP definitely could hit $10,000. BlackRock is about to buy $9 trillion worth of XRP.
That's insane. Soulface, what do you think, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely 1,000%. XRP is about to hit $10,000, especially because of them going after the Swift banking system.
Okay, Kay, what do you think, bro?
Without a doubt, XRP to 10 bands, and the reason is XRP has intrinsic value. Bitcoin doesn't.
Okay, Mark, what do you think?
XRP $10,000? No question.
Okay, cool. Luke, what do you think?
Absolutely. Wisdom Tree just recently filed an ETF. It's going to go berserk.
Okay, cool. Sage, what do you think, bro?
I think XRP could 100% hit $10,000 simply if they just take over the Swift banking system, which will put their market cap well over 1.2 quadrillion.
In 2016, XRP would have been one of the better things to buy in 2016. I don't have to look at guy. I already know already. I know the prices. I was there. In 2016, Miguel, I was 26. No, I'm sorry. I was 24. I was 24 in 2016, right? What was I buying, Kyle? I was buying Litecoin under $1. I was buying Ethereum at $8. I was buying Bitcoin at $450, $500. I don't know about you. Let me do the math. That one BTC, okay? I didn't really have it like that. Just I was afraid to sell my stocks. I was a stock insult at the time.
Stock Cooper.
But let's do 89,000 divided by $500 is 178x.
Wow.
So what you're telling me, Miguel, that $500, you still held that Bitcoin, today would be worth how much? Dog, it'd be $87,000, $89,000. All right, Miguel. Let's just say you bought. Let's just say you bought $500 of Ethereum, which I did, at $8. How much Ethereum is that? Well, all right, I guess I could do the math. 500 divided by 8 is 62 Ethereum. What's the price of Ethereum right now, Kyle?
It's like
I already know. I'll say, but I'll look it up right now.
29.
It's 29. I'll call it 29. Just 2,900 flat. I'll even help him out a little bit.
Yeah.
$2,900. That's $181,250.
So a bit better.
Do I own some gold and silver? Yes, I do. As a thing I just kind of flip around on my table. It's like your wife got cancer for 1 year and then you're like, dude, there's all these bitches I could be fucking out here. And I didn't fuck anybody for that year you had cancer. Dude, man, she still has cancer, dog. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I mean, this is how crypto dudes are, bro. They're they're traitorous fucking homos, bro. Traitorous fucking bitches, bro. Basically, she had cancer, but it wasn't that bad. And then she got really sick October 10th, and she's recovering now. She's at home. She lost her hair. And like, there's like, bitch, do you know the pussy I've given up for you in 2025? Oh. That's crazy. The second best time to buy would have been in 2019. What was Bitcoin's price at? $3,100, $3,500, $6,000. I'll even grant it, 6,000. Let's use you bought one. 89. So 6,000 became 89,000. Ethereum at the time was, let's see, I said what? Let's just say I did buy $6,000. $6,000 divided by $80. I'll round it up. $100. 60 Ethereum times the current price. What is that? It is 2,900, 174,000. Get this gold and silver shit out of my fucking face. I don't want it. Fucking retard shit, bro. You people fucking motherfuckers, bro. Motherfuckers, bro. I swear, people are
lock in for a nigga. You wondering why you ain't made it to the top and ain't got no motion because you won't lock in. Lock in.
These bad years is where you get rich. These bad years is where you get rich. This is the money plan. This is where you get rich. You get rich in the 2 shitty ass years that happen. You stick with it. You'll make more money than you ever will with gold. Gold's market cap going higher only makes crypto look cheaper. Yes. As long as Ethereum's under $3,400, it's a fucking steal. Dan steal. Bitcoin at 450, Ethereum at $80. Lock in. Well, the 450 was back in 2016.
Yeah.
But I didn't sort of, Charlie, because we were friends at the time and stuff. I did buy Bitcoin at $3,000. I'd say like 3,800 is really more. I did buy a little bit down there, but like I did little pot shots, boom, boom, and then I really like bought my stuff. And then I was kind of a haterade on Ethereum in 2017. Like I still had some, but I drank the Kool-Aid. I truly drank the Kool-Aid. I was a Bitcoiner / like Litecoin guy, but Litecoin just made so much more money than Bitcoin for me that I was like, Litecoin Moses. And before that, I was Dogecoin Muhammad, bro. I had stupid amounts of Doge. I fumbled it. I fumbled it on Doge. I should have, if I kept my Doge, oh my God. I remember dumping I think I bought how much did I buy? $18,000 to $23,000 of Doge back in the day. Because I had a shit ton of money on Robinhood. I built some money on Robinhood. I had some in ETFs. I was a stock guy. And then I rolled some money slowly into that. And if I kept it, it'd be worth so much today. This is why hodling good assets for a long period of time makes you stupid rich. Now, I was still learning in my financial journey at the time, as well as there's different rules for crypto. There's general finance rules, but it's crypto. I didn't think the exact rules for the stock market really applied for crypto. They kind of do for the best assets. This is absolutely true. This is the money plan. You pick a winner, 8 years later, it's almost impossible you're not up. Stupid versus everything. More money is made in crypto than anything else. Now, you put money in equities, after you've already like, you buy some gold, I bought some gold after I hit it big in 21, right? I bought a little silver, I bought some gold, I bought some Rolexes, I bought assets in the real world and stuff like that. Like, and I did, but that was me going from 2016 until 2021, not giving myself nothing, only putting in. And then after that, I've only been putting in, not taking out. All right. Like even with Hex, I had a long-term plan. I DCA'd into Hex for the whole fucking BPD. Well, yeah, it was a BPD. But the entire rollout, the big payday stuff. And then even a little bit afterwards, under a penny. And then I stopped. My last DCA, I remember like I did it with, who was it? I was on a call with, I was on a live stream with Motley, the investor, and a couple other people. And like literally it flash crashed. We went below a penny. And I was like, we all literally were like, hey, we all just went, chill for a second. And we all ran off the stream for a little. We all bought. That DCA was one of the best DCAs ever. That was such a good one because it was so quick, because within like a week or two, we were like up stupid X's on it because it went from like a fraction of a penny, I think like 80% of a penny, 60% of a penny, to like 3 cents. And we were just like, get money. I said what I said. It was a lot, But everybody has, everyone has, you guys are all going to have one. Your first cycle is always when you drink the Kool-Aid. But sometimes that Kool-Aid is what you need to drink. And it's also like some people, I feel sad for some motherfuckers. Like some people come in during the bad parts of the cycle and there's good parts of the cycle, but sometimes it's a negative to you because like you get it at the tip of 21, you can get rolled out. Where like, versus like, I kind of got lucky. Like I got in when things were heating up. Like 16 was really good. It was heating up, but then I had time to acclimate under the heat all of 17. Right? It was a lot. Yeah, dude. I mean, we ran up. I remember that first little run up. It was like, this is after it hit that, because basically, I think Rackham basically dumped the price allegedly to buy himself a purple Lamborghini. I'm not even joking around. I think he literally did. I think, and then Richard was like, yo, that's a cool car. Look what people buy with like money. You see, Hex is real. Told you guys. And like, it took us a while to put it all together, but I was like, oh, it was Rackham. And no one cared. I mean, but like, I think we went up to 3 cents and then like it went like
turbo.
Hex history, legitimately. And, no one cared. I mean, that was cool. I mean, I was like, oh, it is what it is. And I got to buy cheaper, And where did it go to? It went to like 50 cents afterwards. But after that, we were at 3 to 6 cents for a while. We kept oscillating back and forth. And then I remember that first time we hit 8 cents, I was like, damn, this shit's real, dog. This is some real money, bro. Yeah, Canadian staker, you're going to learn a lot. I mean, you're going to have to change it to American staker in a little bit, but change your name to Albertan staker. Alberta staker, bro. Please not Quebec. But yeah. But these are like the lessons you learn over time. The thing is like it takes 2 cycles to really make some money in crypto. Now you can get lucky and just make a fuck ton and you got it right. But then usually what happens to these guys is that there's a little immaturity and they're not used to having that money for a while, and then usually just gets rolled out. But 2 cycles to 3 cycles is where people like, they get it. I know a guy that did every mistake you could possibly do ever. I mean, he had been around since like the 2014 era, and finally this cycle he secured the bag for him and his family. Security. But it was like getting betrayed, making mistakes, not holding the right things. I mean, mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake after. And he finally got the nut. And now he's out here, dog. He's living nice, which is nice. But for him, his thing took 3 cycles.
Yeah.
It took fucking the 14-15 cycle. It took the 17 cycle. It took the 21 cycle. And finally, like halfway through this one, he was like, I got it this time. He got it. Living like a pimp. That's what's up. But pull up my screen, Kyle.
Yep.
So what I would DCA right now is like, I like Ethereum under $3,400 is a good price. Now, can we go down a little bit more? If we test down here, you can get 27. We'd have to break below $87,500 in order to like, and really it's 87,000 realistically before people are like, oh fuck, we might head down lower. And then the range could be 83, 81,000. 81's going to be defended pretty heavily because no one wants to like wick down to like 79. You could like flash wick for a second and be back up and then there and the bottom is in basically, but that's kind of like the worst of it, right? That could give you a price. You could get a $2,300, $2,100 Ethereum. Maybe if you set a limit order on Kraken, 1950, 1980. Solana's not at 144 right now. Remember it was 144 like a week ago? 127. That's kind of sexy, right? If you put in $1,000, bro, you might be like, okay, $1,000 gets me how many? 7. Let me get 5 and I'll buy a fucking risky altcoin. That's why I used to do it back in the day. It was like not when I was had the recurring buys, but when I had like some big cash, like $1,000. All right, let me see. I'm like, all right, I got $1,000. 5, cool. Then I got the rest. You know, I've got the rest of the money to put in here. The 3, what is that? The 360 to put into the rest of it, and then I'm like, all right, what am I going to buy? I can buy some Arrow. I'd be like $365, 700. Okay. Or, you know, this is where like, let me buy some Pepe, or let me buy some Pudgy Penguins, or like, let me get some. So like I bought legit shit. I bought like 2/3 good. Let me get some risky shit. So let's see if we can make something happen. Or like, you know, you're just steady stacking Doge because you know one day it will go to $1 because it will one day go to $1. Like Doge will go to $1. It's not if, it's when. So you're like, I'm buying $1 for 12. I'm buying 12 cents on the dollar. I've literally talked to people in the Doge community that have told me that. It was like, so I'm like 365 or like 369. Damn, she fine. These stupid motherfuckers are letting me buy. They're selling me $2,000, almost $3,000 of Doge for $369. Fibonacci repeating. Pie. Right? Or Kronos. Yeah, Kronos is good. Bitcoin. You guys motherfuckers shut up. No. Chainlink. I mean, Chainlink are stinky linkies and shit. I don't like this coin for shit, but it fundamentally it's fucking massive for crypto, but like they haven't really figured out how to like make the token like the big problem with these things is the tech's good and people are using it. It's an oracle, but like they still haven't really put enough of like a fee on it to go back to the token holder versus like maybe I think the fees are just generated to go back to the company so they get paid. And a lot of these founders are crooked like that. Like you need to bring value back to the token because if the token goes even crazier, then you make more money because your tokens like it's so stupid. They're like taking short-term cash versus like long-term gains versus like maybe if they had more of a buy and burn, because buy and burn is one of the legit things that works, right? The buy and burn on Link was really turned on. Maybe this token would be fucking $50 right now or $100. And the guys are like, yeah, but like, you know, I'm not going to make my fucking $1 million a month I should be getting in fees, right? You're right, but the amount of tokens you have has almost, you know, you've literally almost 8x'd your wealth. And I know how much you guys at Chainlink left dumping tokens on your customers. A lot. Or your holders, I should say. Because, you know, for a lot of these crypto companies, you know, holders are retarded. Like, in the equities, if you imagine a guy in equities, you imagine Apple's like, I hate the shareholders. Amazon stockholders are the most retarded. Me, Elon Musk. If you hold Tesla, you're retarded. You know, here at Microsoft, we believe you should be soft.
Okay, that's facts, actually.
You hear this? This is how stupid these motherfuckers are. And they're millennials. So I got to shit on them. This is millennial retardation. But the Zoomers are catching on to it. They're just, instead, at least the millennials can hold off to like let the price appreciate a little bit. But the Zoomers just dump it right away because they're brokies.
This is true.
Brokies.
This is true. Say it one more time. One more time.
Nobody is looking good. I don't even know the price, but I'm just agreeing with you.
Like 8 million, 8.1.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna go below 7 because it's being defended. 7's the last little wick down.
Yeah.
So like buying between now and under 10 million is where you get your bag. If you want to speculate into something that I think could have a run, Remember, people would ask me privacy coins. Like, well, I don't think privacy is running too rich right now because of all the government, which is true at the time because what were they doing? They went after Tornado Cash guys. They went after the fucking Samurai Wallet guys. They went after, they went after quite a late. There's this other privacy mixer guys. They went after them, but like they ended up getting killed in China. Yikes, dog. Nobody up 10% on the hour, dog. It's because I'm live, bro. Shoo. Miguel, bro, I don't want to be brokey no more. Well, sir, follow me into the abyss. Well, let me make sure we make some money. Let me.
I love Benjamin Netanyahu. All the hate being spread about my beautiful king is being led by uninformed goyim. Dear Netanyahu, I hope you know that I love you.
Ricky Romero, of course, with the what are the chances we're cooked? Scale from 1 to 10. In my soul, it's 0. 0% chance. But if we're talking about just like the chances, 4 out of 10 probably. Probably lower. Yeah. Because if we are cooked, let's just say we are cooked. We're cooked until the summer, maybe midsummer, and then like the macro starts getting really good because all the money. Like I don't like this whole money. Like the money printing usually takes about like blah 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 and blah blah 180 days, blah 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 90 days. Okay, whatever, right? So in December, right? So like, what does that mean by 8? We start getting the first real pumps from all the money printing they're doing sometime in March. Okay, but they're going to continue to money print until April. We got a new Fed chairman May 12th. Which might be somebody that works at BlackRock, who runs Mexico. La Judía. All men deserve peace, brother. I mean, that's so many of us, man. I mean, I worked, but I killed myself to go out at night at least a little bit just to have some fun. But like, I did do it all. I worked out. I worked every day like a fucking. I worked as much as I could, and that's the kind of the benefits of 18 to 25 is that you can work. Though the big thing I was ditching. I was not going to school. Well, that's not sometimes I would like, hey, let me do a semester at school so my mom and dad don't think I'm crazy, and all this other shit, man. There was so much pressure. You guys are so lucky today. You guys should just skip college completely, and they won't look at you too crazy unless you're just being an asshole and your parents paid for your college, and you should just do college then at that point. Because if your parents are paying, it's like, of course, no debt. But like, man, there's so much pressure back then, man. Like, I mean, plus the economy was so bad. Like, you could just time skip. Like, let me just go through my winter rock, which was like go to school, which is true. It's like the economy's really bad in 2009. Let me waste 4 years. And then where does that put us? 2013. Economy's not bad anymore. But tradesman was not sexy. Yeah. Justified misogyny. That what was it like? How many years ago was it when you were 18? From right now. Well, it could be really bad for Kronos next cycle because if we got Democrats, they're gonna fucking ass fuck crypto.com in the ass. But then maybe the Democrats just scam plug everything, and then just because they're stealing money from Somalis, maybe they choose Tongans next time.
It says 11 years ago.
11 years ago. Okay, so 11 years ago would put us roughly 2024, right? 2020 because we're so close to 25 still.
It put us in 24.
2014.
Yeah.
It put us in 2014. The college grift was really strong. Like the college where people really knew on the internet was like, it was around this 2017 era to like onwards where people were like, yeah, maybe this college shit isn't it. Because you started to get, you like, that was like near the tail end of the guilt era about college, as long as you weren't stupid. But like trades, like blue collar shit was looked down on. I remember people looking down at me for being a landscaper. I mean, obviously I did feel bad about it too, because I was like, oh, fuck, I'm a Mexican landscaper, But like, fuck it, I got to make some money. And then from there, I was doing construction as well with my dad, but mostly like, I kind of did. I basically got into plumbing work, really. I was landscaping plumbing essentially, and plumbing's where I made all the money, really. The landscaping was just to hold on to customers to have some recurring income, but that income wasn't that crazy. But it was like those some houses would be almost like I wouldn't even make any money on the house, but occasionally I would get a job from them, and then just it'd be all profit on that, the cleanup or a pipe breaking or when I remember this guy his one of this is so crazy, one of his job where I made a ton of money on was like this this really rich guy, really rich white dude. His wife's brother got super fucking high to the point where, like, I mean, I think he said weed, but I'm pretty sure he was coked out and on pills, and went somewhere and started stepping and breaking shit. So he broke and left on a bunch of fucking, like, basically, I don't know how, but he just got lost on his giant property, was just gigantic property.
Yeah.
He broke a bunch of pipes. He left things on. He basically did a bunch of shit, right? And then basically because the property was so I mean, it's massive property that they couldn't figure out. Their water bill was like hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. That's how much it was. And they were like, what the fuck's happening? They went there. I mean, it took me, this dude, shout out to this cokehead.
W Coke, baby.
W Coke, bro, man. I mean, worked for a year. He must have hated this dude. Like, as I found some of them looked intentionally stepped on. Some were just broke because they're older already. Just redid the whole system. And then the guy looked it up. Hey, Miguel, let me see how much it cost me. Yeah, you saved me $1.5 million in water since you started getting here and this and shit. Yeah, totally worth it, man. He shook my hand. Hey, good job.
You know, the best customers are the ones that don't even care. Just sign that check.
Yeah. We need to rework the whole apprenticeship system and shit to make it better. We need to make the laws are so bad for apprenticeships, and it's so bad for like industries as well as like getting licenses, horse shit.
Yeah.
Like, especially in California, it is difficult unless you literally have to you have to beg on someone's hands and knees. Please sign for
You're
me.
either born in it. I mean, being honest, how many people we know that actually start their own company? Most people are born into it.
Yeah. Like today, I tell people go into trades because it's a little AI proofed, at least for
now,
15 years,
15
years ish. But you're smart enough to like save your money and then get to the AI stuff. You'll be the guy replacing other people.
Yep.
Also, if you get enough money too, you can actually buy companies out. Probably not in landscaping. That's probably a terrible idea. But in other, like plumbing, electrician work, sort of, that depends what they kind of work they got. But like plumbing's a big one you could do and stuff like that, because it's like they have an entire area or they have a brand already. You can like fuse it together, keep the name. I know guys that have bought like 3 plumbing companies. They all look different. It's the same guy running all 3 of them. He's kept the name brands for competition to look like, because what'll happen is you change the name. They're like, that wasn't the guy I used. I'm not going to use. People are really stupid like that. Like I've always used, Router Rooter as an example, but that's actually a franchise. But you could buy a franchise as well.
Yeah.
Like that's how you do it. Especially if it's like a brand. This is a family business that's been here for like 30 years. You're like, don't replace the name. That's very stupid.
Oh.
Yeah. Another thing too is like, if you like, let's just say you want to hire somebody to be a part of the business, unless you're on top of it 24/7 running it, I would probably tell you you're better off giving them equity in the business, in the branch business, not the whole business, the branch business, almost like they're like half of they're almost like a general partner manager in a way, where like you would give them like, all right, here you go, man. You're the main guy here. You run this one. You get 20% of the profits or 30, whatever you agree on. And so depending on how hands off, like you're running it, go ahead. And you get this much of the profits and stuff at the end of the year and stuff. And then, all right, cool, boom.
Money's a motivator.
Because it's like I actually know a dentist that like said this recently, that like basically he kept opening dental practices and he kept hiring dentists out of school, good people. He would run them, and then basically they worked for him for 2 years, and then they would leave and start their own thing. And he's like, "Fuck, they got burned once." And then it's like, this time I'll hire a lady. I'll hire a chick, and this chick won't rip me off. The chick also ripped him off. Then he's like, I hired this other guy that I liked, I knew from the gym. He also fucked me over. And then eventually he's like, fuck me. I just started giving them a piece of the business. Guess what? I've had these managing partners for 15 years. This is how I'm worth $100 million today.
Shoo.
He's like, I have all these practices. I give them like a percentage, 40, 50% ownership. Let's go. And like, then they stay skin in the game. Or but I can understand how maybe that could get a little weird in the whole merge thing and stuff. So maybe or like at least give them like, I'm gonna give you, I don't know, like kind of like revenue share, high revenue share. Also, and you're the boss. If I'm not here, you're the boss man, and like I won't belittle you in front of the employees or anything unless something really crazy is happening. But like you're gonna be you're running it. It's like your shop, so you're the boss.
She.
That's how you can make money in boring businesses.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so expensive. I don't know how you do this, but like, I mean, it's a big mafia. But like, if you could start, I mean, if a garbage company, but like, all the routes are taken. But all the I know. But like, let's say a new area was being built out in California somewhere or in Nevada, and you were just like,
zoom in.
Like, I got the trucks, let's go. You could probably, but you wouldn't know how to price it. But you're like, I don't know, I'll figure it out later. I'll waste management this shit at some point. That's big money though. But like, it's very unlikely those businesses. But like, it is what it is. A hauling business is another good one. Like, there's a lady. I think it was called Pink Elephant. Pink Elephant, where basically she saw the damages that it was a lady too. She saw the damages that was happening during Katrina. That she went as Katrina was happening. She went throughout like the upper states above New Orleans and stuff and everything like that. She went to all the surrounding states and started buying every fucking trash container. Those very big large trash containers. And what she did is she painted them all pink. And then she started selling. So she became this whole thing where like she was like the only person like had trash cans. So it's like like a lot of these guys like when you see a big like another thing too when a hailstorm goes by or a natural disaster. There's people who do roofs where they just like fucking drive there and just make fortunes, make millions of dollars. Pink trashes or pink trashes or whatever. Yeah. No, containers, trash containers. No. Go scroll.
I'm trying to find it.
Go to images. This was during Katrina, so it was a long time ago. Oh, there you go. Go up, scroll up to the left, up one more. Now go all the way to the shit like that. Click on that one.
Like these big ones?
These big ones, yeah. Show that. Like it was like the one right there on the right, like that. It was like those. So she bought everything she could, and then just started making money renting them out. And just because there was so much cleanup, she started making bank. Another guy. This is some real. Wait, let me buy some credit real quick.
I love Benjamin Netanyahu. All the hate being spread about my beautiful king is being led by uninformed goyim. Dear Netanyahu, I hope you know that I love you.
All right, here we go. So there was a guy, of course, during 9/11 of like what, I'm not going to say what, but he saw 9/11 happening. What did he do? He went out through New Jersey. He went out through New York. As it was happening, he called every single of these rental depots, bought out their stock of all the rentable fencing. Because he knew during this, like there's going to be tons of fencing and stuff like that. So he like people rent fences. It's government rents fences. So he made so much fucking money by just buying fences and buying all kinds of shit that workers would need to fix up cleanup crews. That when it happened, he literally like rented it out and just made himself stupid money. So where he saw Tower 7 falling, right? He was like, I'm gonna rent this out and make some money.
Shoot.
So he made stuff like that, but like they're in the industry, they quick on their feet, it's like right place, right time, and everything like that. And also like just like the movie Billions, the Axelrod makes all his money because like he's about to get kicked out of his firm. Then all his partners are in the World Trade Center. They all die, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And then so what he did is he shorted the stock market as it happened, and then made a shit ton of money. And then all his partners died, so he just stayed in control of the whole thing.
Exactly, billions type moves.
Yeah, billion types moves. Sometimes you see it, bro. David Beckham with the name Silver Sailor Hex. I mean, okay. David Beckham has made more money in precious metals in a year.
It's Bateman, not Beckham.
Bateman? David Beckham? Bateman?
Were you saying Beckham?
I don't know. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it, bro. That's cool. Made more money in precious metals in a year than he did in 20 years in tech sector. Well, unless you just went all in on silver, and then that, of course, then yeah, you took all the money you made from tech into that, and you made a multiple. You made a multiple on your money. Of course, you could. But if he just like put some side money into it and then just made more money, then he probably didn't make that much in tech. Well, he probably did though. But like that to me seems like somebody that just went like Robert Kiyosaki has made a lot of money because what did he do? He's been rich dad poor dad, and he's been throwing his money into silver and gold mines. And what else is he putting into physical silver and gold? So when you're everything, every sector has its day in the sun. I say this, every crypto will have, almost every crypto has a day in the sun, right? Right now, gold's going crazy. So is silver. And gold and silver's been really repressed. So that's why it's going on a real run, right? It's a nice like $25, $27 to like 90. That's a fucking run. That's a nice run in a year. Bend it like Beckham. But that's also a little disingenuous. A little bit. But I get it. I get it. Yeah. Gary Cardone took the biggest L. Dude sold all his silver when it was $23 for $80,000 BTC. I mean, yeah, that looks bad, but you have to look at like how silver has been underperforming for like ever, dude. Like it would only pump to like high 30s or mid 30s, and then it would go right back down to like $17. Yeah, you don't have to look at the price. I already know the price in my head.
I know.
I lived it. I know it.
Shit.
Yeah. Yo, DCC, you reckon we can go above? I believe so. I believe, yes. That's why the CMC is coming out in February. But notice how we're here right now with you, trying to get you guys to like DCA or at least don't know what to buy. If you don't know what to buy, what do you buy?
Niggas, yo, niggas in the chat, can I get a fuck yeah from my niggas in the chat? Let's go. Shout out to all the realest niggas in the game. From the OG nigga and the super chat nigga himself. Thank you for the huge.
You buy USDC. Cardano, lol. LOL. The founder's literally talking about leaving now. He's like, I'm no longer going to be on social media that often. That's not great. Right? You need to be out here. But I give him some slack because he's been working hard. He has been out here.
Yeah.
Fucking boogie. But that's the absolute truth. You know. We don't know what to buy. Buy stable coins in crypto so you have them ready. So when a flash crash happens, you can buy. Because when the flash crash happens, unless you're buying Bitcoin or Ethereum, any other coin, like when we had October 10th happen, you couldn't buy anything. Even Solana purchases weren't going through. I tried. It didn't go through until after the price had spiked $15 and still was a good buy, but like it wasn't like that gangster price.
Logistics.
So you don't hold it? Yeah, I have a fuck ton of alts. I got a lot of alts, dog. I haven't really sold shit. I mean, I've repositioned some things like GameFi. I've like divested out of most of it. But I still hold I sold some Alluvium. I got a little Gala. That's about it. That's it. I hold some Mana stuff still a little bit, but like not crazy, but I got something there. I consolidated a lot of my Solana memes back into main ones that I believe in. And then a lot of my stables went into Pepe at like 1.6, 1.7 billion. Well, I just went to zero, dog. Testicular fortitude. But you have money like these plays, these GameFi plays were like 5% of the portfolio or less, but still some money. So like I just converted them into ones I believe, and then rolled things into other places. Like I bought more Sol, I bought a little more Ethereum, and just other things like that. Basically, what happened, Kyle?
Oh, nothing.
Oh no. Okay. A guy went viral on YouTube years ago that he said buy $1 Bitcoin was making by buying silver when it was 15. That's good. Yeah. Sounds like a Blue Da Vinci or guy or whatever his name was. Yeah, he's telling people to buy Bitcoin back in the day. It was a lot of money. A lot of money. Bitcoin was like $1. Or like even if it was $10, and turned into like $126,000. Not bad. Make some big money like that. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. He's a legit dude, bro. He was out here, but like not many people watching. But I'd say the one that really got people in. I mean, because that guy was pretty famous. Obviously, he's big now, but like barely anyone was watching back in the day. He was just like some African dude, but black African guy on YouTube telling people. But it's still legit. Shout out fucking OG for sure. I mean, anyone who listened, they made a fortune. So shout out to him. But like the one that really got people to buy was Max Kaiser. because he actually had a big show. He was on RT, I think RT, which is like Russia Today or whatever. It's pretty base back in the day. And he did come up with a meme coin of himself, but it's kind of a joke coin. But like he got a lot of people to buy Bitcoin. He got Alex Jones to buy Bitcoin. You know, there's a lot of stuff that happened, man. He gifted people Bitcoin. He would give people laptops of Bitcoin.
True.
Yeah. Binder full of women. You know, do you think that gold and silver have a 20-year cycle from a bear market to bull market since it's been so long? I mean, they work on very long cycles. Gold and silver work on longer cycles than crypto. Crypto's generally 4, maybe 5 years. You know, I've said crypto's really 8-year cycles, if I'm being honest. But I like Max Kaiser too. But, you know, eventually he just got, like, he's older. Plus, he's already so fucking rich. Can you imagine how rich he is, bro? How much Bitcoin he has? God damn, Max Kaiser's got the bag, bro. I'd be shocked if he wasn't a billionaire.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, you got money if you're on TV every day wearing fucking like pink glasses. You know what I'm saying? You got some bread. There's probably people that worked on that TV show that were just camera guys that probably are worth like 10, 15, 20 million right now just because they bought some and just kept it. Because you imagine working for Max, like this Kyle worked for Max Kaiser back in the day. And he's like, every time he's like, Bitcoin's the greatest thing. And then he would have like, you have to buy some, Kyle. Come on, let me show you how to buy some. And you bought some and you're like, today, Kyle, like years later, like Kyle would be worth like
4 Lambos, got 3 GTRs.
Yeah, Urises, you'd have money and shit. He's doing all the Bitcoin conferences, and then the Bitcoin conferences back in the day were almost like, it's kind of sex parties. Because like a lot of the Bitcoin conferences were kind of in Latin America and shit.
Passport bros.
Yeah. I mean, silver's so cool. I mean, like, if you really think long term, like, there's a guy who would every week he would buy about like 5 ounces of silver. He did it for like a decade, and mostly between like $17 to $25 was the average of it. Like his stack, he's got like 300 pounds of silver he bought over 10 years because every week he bought 5 ounces of silver. His stack right now is worth about $500,000. But it took a long time.
Yeah.
You see how that was a 10-year, maybe 15 years, but 10-year plan. Like, took a long time. But he did it, you know? And like, but that's why if you concentrate on a thing, you're eventually, that's going to take a W. Now some people are like, oh, he could have bought equity. Yeah, it's true. He probably could have made more money on equities. Let's be honest. But regardless, he got that W, and then now he's got like this sort of thing where like he put like money that wasn't going to kill him because basically 5 ounces, we're talking about 100, like maybe $120 to $130 every week.
Yeah.
That's not that much, right? Like, let's do $130. $130 times 52 weeks times 10 years. So a year it was $6,700. Kind of crazy, kind of a decent amount, but like some people waste that gambling. That's not that crazy, right? He still made money, exactly. And that's silver. Now his stack today is worth, $500,000. He can now buy a house cash. He can pay for he can do a lot now with it. That's a retirement nest egg. And if silver doubles again, he made $1 million. Sometimes it's no matter what you do, it's just as long as you focus on a plan. Sometimes it may not be the most efficient thing, but if you stick to it, like if there's a person out here who really he dumps his money into his 401k, he buys the S&P 500, maybe just 10% some stocks here and there, like that. If that person's like, that was my main financial plan and I'm all in on that, he's gonna win. The thing is, most people don't go that heavy because they're afraid to be like in one thing. This is why I focus so much on crypto only. That's the big thing, is that they're in assets. A lot of people for the last few decades like silver. I mean, you kind of look like crazy. But
they up now.
But they up now, yeah. But
exactly.
It's good. Same thing like Zcash. Like privacy coins are crazy now. Like, get money. Yeah, I said what I said. You got to play the long-term game. That's the money plan. Have a money plan. Have a money plan. And we teach you money plans in the Citadel. But this crypto mindset course, this next one's going to be about these money plans. Yeah. I got a webinar called Money Plans.
Delayed gratification.
Yep. It'll be after the risk webinar. But like, if I'm telling you, half your money into Bitcoin, Ethereum. Maybe we'll see next cycle. We'll let you know. But like, if Sol gets added to that or not.
Yeah.
But like, if it's just Bitcoin, Ethereum, if half your money's going to those two and the rest are like there's almost no cycle where like if you put half your money into Bitcoin, Ethereum, that you don't make money. You literally will make money every cycle. Because if Bitcoin's cooked, it's all cooked anyway, so it's over. But like, you put half your money into Bitcoin, Ethereum. How the fuck do you not win? How do you not win? How do you not win?
World War III, probably. I mean,
well, I guess.
Being honest.
You know what? I'm right.
From a very young age, I knew everyone was wrong and I was right. I'm literally never wrong. And if I ever am wrong, it's just because I didn't have enough information or I was too early. I'll say something, no one will believe me, it won't happen. Then some time passes, and then all of a sudden, what do you know? I was right. That's the only way that I'm slightly wrong. And even then I'm wrong for a little bit. I was never really wrong. And I just love when I finally see the proof of what my gut was telling me, when it finally comes true, and then everybody understands. I knew in my gut, and I should have trusted it more, and it did become true. I didn't have any reason to believe it. I just knew something. My intuition was right. And it's honestly scary how often I'm right and how often my intuition is spot on. And honestly, there are times where I'll say that I'm wrong and you're right, because at that moment, that was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to say. So technically, bear with me here, I'm still right. And I wouldn't even mind admitting when I'm wrong, because honestly, it would give me a break from always being right, but it just doesn't happen. I just always knew this from a young age, that everybody's wrong and that I'm right. I just think there's some people that are typically wrong and there's some people that are always right. And I think I'm one of those people. From a very young age, I knew everyone was wrong and I was right. I'm literally never wrong. And if I ever am wrong, it's just because I didn't have enough information or I was too early. I'll say something, no one will believe me, it won't happen. Then some time passes, and then all of a sudden, what do you know? I was right. That's the only way that I'm slightly wrong. And even then I'm wrong for a little bit. I was never really wrong. And I just love when I finally see the proof of what my gut was telling me, when it finally comes true, and then everybody understands. I knew in my gut, and I should have trusted it more, and it did become true. I didn't have any reason to believe it. I just knew something. My intuition was right. And it's honestly scary how often I'm right and how often my intuition is spot on. And honestly, there are times where I'll say that I'm wrong and you're right, because at that moment, that was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to say. So technically, bear with me here, I'm still right. And I wouldn't even mind admitting when I'm wrong, because honestly, it would give me a break from always being right, but it just doesn't happen. I just always knew this from a young age, that everybody's wrong and that I'm right. I just think there's some people that are typically wrong and there's some people that are always right. And I think I'm one of those people.
I mean, that's the truth. And if I'm actually wrong, it's because I didn't have enough data, but then long term, I'm right again. You know what I'm saying?
Shoo.
I was right on the Doge. I need to commit more. There's these lessons that I took the School of Hard Knocks that I'm trying to help you. You're going to make mistakes no matter what, but I'm trying to save you from making these critical mistakes, and then also like have some insurance to make sure that I ensure you're going to make it. But the big thing is like sometimes like maybe a coin didn't do what you wanted to do. You sell it off. You leave a moon bag, a little something, maybe 30%. 40 if you got a little more conviction still on it, but you're just a little pissed, or like just 20%, but 20 to 40%, you just leave it there. I'm not DCing anymore. Keep it. Let's see. Fuck it. It's a write-off. And then the rest of it, you dump it into other stuff to see and just try, and you make the multiples back, and then you will make your money back. You put it into Bitcoin, Ethereum over the long term, basically. I wake up tomorrow in 2029 and you were right today, but people want to look at short. It's because short term. Because here's the problem with the short term. It's the truth, because like and most of the problems it has to do with pussy. What do you mean? I don't even have a girl. That's what I'm saying. Like no, but it's like either the lack of pussy or the pussy putting the strain on you. Because as men, we have, guess what? Burden of performance. And if it isn't your girl or your hainas or your tortas or your side pieces, it's your parents who need help, or your retarded brothers, or that one fucking sister that won't keep her fucking legs closed, but you can't see her, but you like her kids because you don't want them to fucking die. So you're helping her out with the Cheerios because that is your genes. I'm elaborating right now, Jose. Well, it's a mental write-off. You can only write off so much losses. Like that is bullshit. I mean, it'd be cool if you could write off 100% of the loss. Shit, bro, shit. But that's shout out Ken. Thank you, Ken Rose. But it's always that. I mean, and for the woman too. The woman needs. I mean, the woman just needs. Well, the woman needs money less. Let's be honest. But a woman's main prerogative is to get a dude or whatever partner or whatever. But still. For some reason, it hits too close. Always is true, bro. I mean, it's absolutely true. Here's how to do the write-off. I lost real bad on this. Either you roll it, like the mistake people do is they roll off the profits into another play. Sometimes like it does work out. If it looks like a good thing, like if we're all pumping and it's like this shit's fucking dead, you take 60, 70% of it, sell it off, you roll it into the next play, and you try to make a multiple on it, and then you made some of your money back, and then but the thing is sometimes the best thing to do 9 times out of 10 is just to roll back into Ethereum or Bitcoin. And then over a years, that money will multiply. Because like even if it takes till the end of the decade, right? Like the $27,000 Ethereum price that I said will hit one day. It will hit. I swear it, dude. It will hit at one point. It may take 5 years. It may take 2029, 2030, but it will hit, right? And this is from a motherfucker who saw Ethereum at $8. I remember seeing Ethereum, my middle brother, he bought Ethereum at $5. He bought it cheaper than me. He was like, hey, I got this crypto thing. Oh, Fro, what should I buy? I don't know. Like I said, these are the 3 best coins. I'll choose the one in the middle. I like blue. He did say that. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. And then, he threw it like, I remember in the beginning, like, he's like, I remember him showing me, like, he bought one time. And then he showed me his portfolio, he just curb stomped me. I was like, what? How? And then later on, I should put more money. I curb stomped him, but like I was like, dude, ridiculous. Oh my God, fuck it. I love you, Eric. That's my dog. Man, if we didn't have the internet today, man, I would have lost track of Eric a long time ago. Motherfucker don't even write. Like, you think Eric? You can imagine Eric writing a letter? Eric,
Yeah, we never.
Like, where's Uncle Eric?
You tell me.
Fuck. Local fire chief saves him, bro. We'd probably find some fucking. It'd have to be some paper clipping of it, like Eric saving some fucking kids or some shit. That's how we. Fuck Eric, what the fuck? But that's how it goes, right? But you're talking to somebody who's seen the growth, dog. Like right now, like they're like, gold's cucking crypto. Gold's $40 trillion, right? Crypto, all of crypto, including all the shit coins you love dearly to your heart, Bitcoin, Ethereum, is $3 trillion. The higher gold goes, the cheaper we look. That's the truth. We're looking cheap right now. This generational wealth. You play this game for 8 years, 9 years, 12 years, bro. Like, how do you not win? You're going to win big. All the banks are going to stable coins. The stable coin money eventually will go into crypto, will go into equities, will go everything. It's going to bleed into the biggest assets. The biggest wealth managers can buy, like literally BlackRock, the ETFs they make the most money on is the Bitcoin, Ethereum ETFs because of the volume they do. Because people are trading, instead of just holding it, they're trading it. And like BlackRock's like, BlackRock, State Street, fucking Fidelity, fuck, man. Dude, they love these ETFs, dog. They're making hand over fist in fees. I should have bought silver when it was $40. I knew silver was cheap when people kept gifting me silver. I got so many of these little hex pulse coins. Just got people just like every time I go, it's like, hey, you brought thanks, dog. I'd have a handful. Motherfuckers handing me like in today's dollar, how much is people handing me like $1,000 in fucking $1,000 worth of silver at a time? I'm like, thanks, dog. Oh, I like these lot. Just handing me thousands of dollars of silver. Look at that shit. Hex.com 0.999 fine silver. And you know it's not fake silver because who the fuck would fake silver? Because this shit was like $17, dog. Look at that shit. In 22, even got 2020. This is in 2022, dog. Shit, that's $100 now. Heads or tails? Heads or tails, Kyle? Pulse. Fuck. Fuck. All right, put it back, Kyle. They don't teach us in college. They teach us here at this inside the Citadel and the Crypto Mindset course. So we're going to announce it very soon. The date. We're basically, we're talking to some people right now. We're getting the date down 100%. Now I have a rough idea when, but it's going to be, probably middle of February. for the crypto mindset course. So if you join the Citadel today, you will get $50 off the next crypto mindset course. But you got to join up like now, basically. If you want to join up, we're doing some voice calls and we got some good content for you guys. We're going to have a webinar with Rolo Tomasi very soon.
Ooh,
shout to Rolo. And I'm setting one up with Fresh, but I have to see his schedule because right now he's on a 24/7 shitting on Sneeko. Speaking of Sneeko, actually, I cannot believe this. So like I like Sneeko, but he's had some he's acted questionable in the past, right? But can you believe like I'm shocked like because I like clavicular, right? And tell me if the audio works.
It's Cope.
Okay. Sneeko's defending Bitcoin while Clav. Look at he looks beta right there. I'm sorry, but like he's talking bad on Bitcoin. He looks like.
I mean, dog just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking.
He's 19, dude.
He's
19. He's not gonna be able to use it for. He's gonna grow up and stuff. At 26, he'll know more of the lay of the land. But like right now, it is stupid to him because it's like you have to think about it. It would be nice if he put his money into crypto long term.
His money's clout.
But right now, his money's clout, and the part of this, you don't know if this is rage bait. In a way, because this could be rage bait. Because these guys are clout guys, especially Sneeko, exactly. Super big clout guy. Like he's like trying to make like it can be fake arguments, fake fights, fake anything, just to keep your name relevant, right? In the cycle, this is how you keep making money. So they could be like, "Yo, how about this? I'll be pro Bitcoin." Because the real thing would be like Clav. Like if Sneeko wanted to help Clav out, he's like, "Clav, you be pro Bitcoin, and I'll look like the retard." But in this say like, "Hey, no, I'll be pro Bitcoin, you be the retard." Which totally could be this right now. So let's hear.
Crypto as a safety net.
Bitcoin 100% is a safety net.
Cope.
Bitcoin? Are you kidding me?
It's Cope. Dude.
Okay. I mean, just look at how much it is now compared to 3 years ago. People have been saying that it's a scam for years. Look how much Bitcoin. It's almost 100K right now.
For like sort of a minimal return, if anything.
Minimal. What?
Minimal.
Hope.
Even Sneeko was smiling. He's like, "Oh, I'm about to cook."
Cook right now. Thanks for the clip, buddy.
Yeah, I'm done. Thanks. Like, Sneeko's like, "Thank you."
Right now.
For like sort of a minimal return, if anything.
Minimal. What? Since 2022, if you bought in, look at the returns.
My point is like Bitcoin could fucking realistically crash to, zero tomorrow. Who the hell knows?
So could the US dollar.
I don't know, man. I literally would rather like gamble than invest in crypto.
You don't have any crypto?
I do from gambling.
You don't have any Bitcoin? You just ETH?
Just stable coins, dude. I don't.
He went.
This hurts me, dude. I like Clav, dog.
He's full stable cuck right now.
If I see him in Miami, I'm going to convert him, bro. I'm going to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Fuck whatever. I will get him into. Just like I fucking got people into Solana when I was in Miami during Bitcoin week and shit like that. Like I will get Clav. Like because I've talked to Sneeko multiple times about crypto, so I have talked to him about crypto. Like Sneeko's like he's smart and shit. Like. He's like, I don't understand all the crypto stuff, but like, yeah, Bitcoin's good. He says, I have some Bitcoin. He has some Ethereum and stuff like that. So like, like Sneeko's smart, but also Sneeko's older now. Yeah. He's in his late 20s, which I did find out recently. Like it kind of hurt him because some of the newer up and coming streamers are starting to call him Unk a little bit. And he was like, I'm not Unk. I'm not Unk. I was like, well,
can't be young on the internet forever,
man. Dog. And I know it's fucking weird. Like put him up there, put me in a small thing.
I'll do that right there.
Yeah, right. Is like he's been on the internet since he was like a teenager.
Yep.
So he's been young for like basically 10, 12 years, 13 years, 15 years, wherever how long he's ever been doing it. Like
it's since he was like 14.
It's hard. I mean, I know too. If I was on the internet since 12, like I would feel some type of way right now, 30, 34, and I'd be like, damn. But I'd be over it by now. But like it's kind of interesting to see it like happen having like on lives and shit. But full screen this again. Is he 20 already? I thought he was 19 still.
I'm not sure.
It might be 20.
Bitcoin 100%. You should have some. It's expected to be at like 300K by 2030.
And the thing about investing, that's just another thing people get wrong as well. These investments are so silly to me because, okay, you buy a house, 5 to 7% annual return. Oh my God. Unless you're just so rich where that 5 to 7% increase is something that's going to, really be like marginal. You could make a lot more money investing, in a lot of other things like investing, for example, in my content drives a much better ROI for me.
Okay, so he's not completely lying here. So for at his age, this makes a lot of sense. So investing in yourself. So like most people don't most people don't have a vertical to go. Like it makes sense. Yeah, dump all your money into more. This is actually the smart strategy for him. But what he's also it's all right. It's like everything Sneako's saying is true, and everything like Class saying is true. It's
right?
perspectives. Yeah,
it's also age based, right?
Exactly. He's 20. He has time to fuck up.
Yeah.
Right. Sneako still has time to fuck up a little less than Clav, but like plenty of time. I can still fuck up now and still make it. Like there's still time. It's just like because most 35-year-olds are cooked. There's nothing. They haven't even gotten the motion, right? But the thing is like with the house, right? The math is this, you're right? 5 or 6, 7%. Like in today's day, like you don't make money. Like making money from rents on your house doesn't exist anymore, really, unless you're like in mobile home parks or something like that. You got to be in like the fringes. You're doing some like very interesting shit. Where all the money is speculation. I'm sorry, that's what the truth is. That you're basically 20% down, and hopefully like less than that. But let's say you put 20% down because breaks from PMI, and then you essentially get like the other 80% for free, and that you're slowly paying off, or a tenant's paying off. You're not gonna make any profit on it. Where you make what actually makes you money is inflation. Is that as more people make money, you'll be able to raise rents slowly over time, and then but that payment stays the same. So as money becomes worth less, but this asset keeps ascending in value. Because that let's be for okay, and the math is kind of wonky here, but like wow, I'm only making 5% a year on the property times 4. You might actually be making 18-20%. I mean, that's kind of I'm kind of grifting there a little bit, but like maybe just on the original money, right? You might be making that 20% on that. Like
you got to do Waller type shit.
Yeah, you have to do Waller type shit with property. Yeah, but this is absolutely true because like the thing is, most people have gotten wealthy from housing, and that's still going to be true. I think we're going to hit a low period in the 30s because of like cheaper. We will have to make cheaper housing. And we won't like some. I think only the safest parts of real estate is to buy real estate in the hottest areas that are going to stay hot. Yep. Like here in Vegas,
is
Summerlin or Henderson, because families live there.
Even
and near a good school, they don't go down.
Even North Las Vegas right now, it's building out. They're gentrifying.
That's why I've said the hottest markets are going to bottom out. The hottest, the semi-hottest, no, but the hottest will bottom out by the Q4 of this year because interest rates will come down finally. There'll be an interest rate reckoning that'll happen in terms of like people are going to be refinancing boom. People are going to sell houses, get into other houses, and a lot of jiggering is going to happen in the economy. But for Clav, it's not wrong. Like, yes, folks, you're blowing up. Everything should be blowing up, and then afterwards, once things calm down, that's where you maintain
asset diversification, yada yada yada.
So he's not like they're both right, but like Sneak on the long term is correct, but in the short term, Clav's correct as well.
I mean, Ricky Romero also got it right. It's like it's good that they didn't jump in because CZ would have cooked them and he would have been discouraged from crypto.
Correct.
Yeah,
so there is a bit of a timing issue right there.
Exactly.
Right.
The whole point of getting into the market, right? It's all timing. I mean, everyone knows tells you get in, but you have to understand where in the market you are at.
Yeah. If I put 100, let's just say I went into like, I don't know, like what's a business I could do right now? Let's say I had to be a little more famous and stuff for it to work. But like, let's say I was a little more famous, like let's say quadruple my channel, 100K subscribers, right?
Okay. Clothing company or something.
I get clothing company or like, cause it's low margins there, but like given a volume, you make money. So I could throw $100,000 into inventory. Obviously you could drop ship it and stuff. There's like shit like that, but there's less profit in there, but it's easier. But you could get, and there's a lot of businesses. There's like pharmaceutical stuff you can do. There's a lot of interesting. That's why every main bodybuilder's now got a TRT clinic and stuff. They partner with like there's a lot of money. There's money in that, and that would actually be like you'd be able to make more money, guaranteed money, because guess what? You can push it, but eventually you have to put money into stuff where like it grows while you're sleeping, because like him as a brand is him working, which is kind of cope. It's not cope, but like work. But like that's where all these guys will eventually say like working scope. You're not really rich until you make money while you're sleeping, right? Cryptos, you make money while you're sleeping. You also lose a lot of money while you're sleeping. But like you build that out, you have a business. Most people who retire, they have multiple streams of income. They had a 401k, they had a business, and they had multiple properties that were paid off. That's actually it's a mixed portfolio. That's actually the legitimately how most people retire. You could actually like I remember watching all these shows back in the day. In terms of like let's just say. I would say like Bloomberg Radio or any of the stuff back in the day, or some of the early YouTube stuff where they actually interviewed like, oh, I used to work in retirements, I'd work at these offices. I would help you retire. I'm a financial advisor, and I'm not a financial advisor, but they were financial advisors in the industry. And they said, like it was really rare we meet somebody that just can retire off of equities. because they don't hyper concentrate enough. The fire guys, the guys who are like the fee fi fo fum or the fire retire early guys, right? If they just kept working and just dumped everything into equities, they could retire gangster. But they couldn't retire early. They'd have to stay till like 40, 50, 60. And their retirement would be gangster because it'd be stupid money. Right. But
they play risk
because there's a whole thing is like, you don't escape work. And this is something that I tell guys in every first webinar in the crypto mindset course is, and I say this to a lot of people, is you don't escape work. Life is work no matter what. Even if you're doing nothing, like, oh, fuck, I have to get up today. Oh my God, I have to fucking, because if you're not doing nothing, let's just say no business, you have money, you're just chilling and you're just like, fuck, all my clothes are dirty. I got to wash them. Or like, I got to fucking call Maria to go to the dry cleaner to take all my clothes, or like, oh, the fucking house, I forgot to call her. Fuck, everything becomes like, we're so lazy. We'll make everything work.
Yep.
Right. Crypto's a 401k and savings account. Yeah, but you have to. But it's kind of like we're in the FIRE movement a little bit. Like it's you self-directed. You have to manage it, and it's hard. That's why, like in reality, like the worst thing that happened to the American worker was getting rid of pensions, because Americans intentionally we're spendaholics and stuff. So it's like when it's forcefully taken from us, so we know what we have. Like this is why in America, imagine if everyone had to pay taxes at the end of the year. Imagine if you're a W-2 and they didn't take the taxes out, there'd be a revolution tomorrow. Because the average W-2 guy will just spend it all and then be like, I owe $5,000. Where the fuck? It would be this huge thing. No one to pay taxes. It would end taxes. Like I know how to do it. If you wanted to really cause some problems, just like, oh, W-2 workers only we no longer will take taxes out of your check anymore.
It's IRS is gonna play round.
You have to figure out something. You could like, I fucking hate this job. You could work it for like 20 years, make that money, leave it, go do something that pays less, but you like it more. Like I know guys that like they want to work in the gun industry. They just want to like teach people how to do tactical shit. And in the beginning, you're not going to make much money, but you get to do what you love. It's like most of it, you're just barely making any money, but you love it. And then you live off your portfolio a little bit. And then eventually you start making some money on that. And then now you're doing what you actually love, but you've got the financial backing to do it.
Yep.
Yeah. But let's keep going. Put up.
Then if I were to go out and buy a house to beat.
That's what I'm saying. Diversify. Like you should reinvest in your content, but also reinvest, have some safety net in crypto, in real estate. Don't invest all your time into politics, but
crypto is a safety net.
Bitcoin 100% is a safety net.
Cope.
Bitcoin, are you kidding me?
It's cope. Dude.
Okay. Just look at how much it is now compared to 3 years ago. People have been saying that it's a scam for years. Look how much Bitcoin, it's almost 100K right now.
You're good.
I told him 3 years ago.
But I mean, 2021, where was it?
Like 20K, 10K.
No.
In 2021, the Bitcoin price was.
Yeah, you got the dates wrong. Yeah.
Show the all-time chart. Just look up all-time chart.
Maybe in the beginning of 21.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know much about it.
There are no
Bitcoin in 2021.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's pretty substantial.
Yeah, look at this graph. Look at 5 years. So here's 2022. It went down. I bought in a lot here. It was at 19K in 2022, and now it's 95,000.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
And so my point is diversify. Get real estate. Get crypto.
Okay, but gold. I mean, just like I'm looking at these crashes here, even, and like unless you have enough money to sit on, which is not the average person. The average person is not going to be able to hold off on 5 years on touching funds, right? And
so Claps,
you have double your money and you have 10K invested. Okay, now you have 20K after 5 years. What does that even do?
So Clav's also a little bit right about this, but this is having the long-term perspective. Here's the thing is now that I'm 35, right? 5 years is not as long as 5 years when you're 20. He's 20, right? I'll round him up. He's 20 years old. 5 years is 25% of his life. Isn't that insane? You think about it? Yeah. 5 years, he's 15. 5, he's 10. Google Gaga, 5. 0, he's in diapers shitty. 4 cycles of 5 years, and he's like in his mom's stomach. So I understand this in a way because he's trying to look at it logically, but it's also he's right. He's looking at it logically from his perspective, but he's not looking at it as Clav at 30.
Well, yeah,
or 40, and then he's like, oh, because 10 years at 40 is it's not nothing, but it's not that much. It's not that long.
Well, whether we want to make a generalization of Bitcoin, right? But
right. or
It's from
investments
his-
in general.
Yeah, exactly. It's just all from his perspective, right? Because it's just his position.
Like if I
where
had the
he's at.
financial, but he's right about this. Is most people don't have. But this is why I like crypto so much. Is because you're able to. It doesn't matter how much money you can buy. Like that guy, he was buying like $100 a week, basically, of silver. Took him a long time. Now it would have been better Bitcoin or anything else, really. But like, you can't just $100 into a house. You need a little of that. You need to have show like, oh, you've been working for a while. You have this. You have down payment money. Your parents can help you with that. But like, if you don't have any of that, like stocks or crypto were absolutely the best thing to do. Now stocks were a little harder to get because back then, in 2009 and stuff like that, you had to have minimums. Like I remember, like you have to have $5,000 to open an account.
Yep.
And you don't have. I didn't even have that. So I was like, oh, Robinhood, this shit's hella cool. Or Betterment. Like you mean I could just start an account with like $100 or Acorns or what? There's all these things you could have done, and that lowered the entry point where I could just slowly DCA in. And over that period, that was really smart to do. Please I would love to have Clav on. I mean,
Dude, yeah,
half of
yeah.
you look smack. No, 90% really. But I think he's really smart. A lot of what he says too. Obviously, look, he spiced this thing up to be viral. Like, come on. I don't know how people are falling for the rage bait a little bit, but let's keep going.
All right, that's not getting you a house. It's not getting you.
Well, yeah, that's my point. Like, don't just rely on these returns to be financially free. You also have to have steady income.
Yeah, I mean, this all seems like cope to me.
So having steady income is cope?
Crypto? Oh
No.
having steady
I'm not
is-
saying put all your cards into crypto and think you're going to become, but you have to diversify.
Yeah, I agree with that.
How is that cope?
I would say that crypto is too volatile for me to fuck with.
Bro,
He's
this
a
guy does
gambler?
like steroids and pharmaceuticals, and like, what are we talking about? That's cope a little bit
Well,
too.
it's just miseducation on the topic, really.
But he's like, he needs like 100%. Like what he's talking about is he wants direct. Like he's talking about like giving up control versus having 100% control.
Yeah.
That's actually what the root of the issue here is like, I don't have 100% control over it, which I get. Like he's a control freak. He's like a logical guy.
Yeah.
He's like, on the spectrum or whatever. I totally understand that. It is hard to let go too. I get it, but like you have to do it. Like same thing. Like people blaming me and Charlie for the market. We don't control the market. Miguel,
Yes.
you pumped and dumped fucking Pepe. Dog, it's $11 billion.
Oh, yes.
It's $1 billion. Bro, there is YouTube. Ye can't get $1 billion coin. Only Trump could. Like Andrew Tate, which is hundreds of times more famous, thousands of times more famous than me, couldn't get his coin to $1 billion. What are we talking about? Like, I hear motherfuckers say, like, they're sounding so fucking, you could tell they don't know anything about crypto or money or anything. They're like, you guys fucking pumped. How? If I could, you understand how wealthy I'd be? Like, bro.
Why the fuck would I be on YouTube?
No, I'd still be,
Yeah.
look, I'm a vain. I'm a little vain.
No.
I wanna,
I'm saying if you were that before.
but like, it's insane. It's insanity. It's just he's thinking logically on this one. If I do these things and I can put my effort and like, which is like, against the black pill, because the black pill gives up. True black pill means I want to kill myself, but he's got hope because his life's going good.
The red pill just
red pill, they're just coping about it.
They're coping.
They're coping.
They're coping.
But I will say the red pill coped about face.
Well, yeah.
They coped about looks maxing a little, not
Yeah.
completely. They always said, get in shape,
They
but
brushed
it was
it
never
aside.
the front of it.
Yes, exactly.
Because it was a financial incentive to teach game.
Yes.
And pickup artist crap.
Yes.
Because that was the business model from
red
from
pill
mystery.
came from PUA, right?
PUA. So that's why they're like, well, we need a grift. Not grift, but like most guys, like a lot of those guys just needed to fucking. But even on the mystery method side, dress up, look better, get your haircut fixed. Isn't that looks maxing under a different name?
Yeah.
Now, all the stuff they said, no, of course not, right? But like, look, wear platform shoes, you're short, but this, wear an exclusive, wear something that looks fucking ridiculous so you stand out, because it's better to stand out than not stand out. You're just gonna wear a fucking white t-shirt like everybody else. Go wear a black t-shirt, wear a purple t-shirt. Like, all this is looks maxing. All this is looks maxing. Now, they're like, we just didn't fight to it. Like, I will say, up until like the looks maxers got popping, I will say the current red pill completely missed this. Not like the red pill always talked about the gym. We always talked about the gym, but there was a lot of face cope side. Like there are things we could have modified to like make our faces look better, but like we weren't doing it. But the status, the money, the investment side, the girl side of it, which is the red pill has that down pat. It's the looks that now the red pill is going to be is getting this. Oh, this is important. Now the red pill is absorbing this. and being like, okay, now this is what I'm saying. The next level of the red pill is going to be like a fusion of all this now. And then we'll have to see whatever the black pillars or whoever the outskirts of the red pill ends up like popping off and shit. You know, you would have bought during Charlie's. You would have.
It's
2X.
the fire horse, the Bing Jews.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Well, I didn't know about it until now. So like, I wasn't watching Charlie's stream. I was supposed to be on it. I just fucking got held up.
Yeah, Bing Wu. That like 3.7 million.
It's crazy that coin's going off, but it's not even the year of the horse yet.
Yeah, exactly. Until
it's
February,
not until February
14th,
17th.
Or 17th, yeah.
Yeah, like what are we fucking talking about? All right, back on the stream. Let's go. Let's go back.
I mean, this is all seems like cope to me.
So having steady income is cope?
Crypto? Oh
No.
having steady
I'm
income
not
is-
saying put all your cards into crypto and think you're going to become, but you have to diversify.
Yeah, I agree with that.
How's that cope?
I would say that crypto is too volatile for me to fuck with. You know, I don't think the average person is going to be smart enough to beat these markets and to be positive.
Well, if they approach it with a gambling mindset, then they're going to like panic sell when it goes down and stuff. Just hold it. If you hold this for 5-10 years, you can look back at this and you're going to.
Well, it's like just do this, just do that, but like
it's not just do that. There's many things you have to do. That's my point.
Right, but I'm making the argument that most people aren't going to be able to figure this out.
No, there is a level of like there's something in the black pill they call the IQ pill.
Yeah.
That like there's a certain intelligence you need to do roids, there's certain intelligence you need to get financial security, but like if there's a will, there's a way. I've seen I'm telling you, dumb people have made stupid money because they're so stupid. They're in tune to like this, like how dumb CT is that they're able to make money. Yo, that's kind of like that's why I have that Roy meme here, which is so true. Like, dog with hat's so retarded.
Fuck yeah, buy, sell, buy, sell. What are you guys doing? Shut up, Ugg. We're fucking crypto gurus. You're literally buying coins because the names make you laugh. Okay, now type in shit, piss, fart, poopy, butt, ass coin. See what comes up. Yeah, okay. I just bought it. You guys are fucking idiots. Let's fucking go. We made 100K. What?
It's alt season. Like, you can make a lot of money. Like, how stupid was it that I made a bunch of money on Pepe?
Yeah, Pepe.
But I'm in the crypto. I mean, it's just kind of right place, right time. And like literally like during all of 2020, 21, 22, 23, my number one meme, because I did less memes back in the day. What was my number one meme? Oh, the memes are kind of dead right now, but like there's this little Pepe one. You know what? All right, let's do it. 6 ETH.
6 ETH.
6 ETH wasn't even that much money back then.
I know.
It was like $6,000. Oh, it's still $6,000 a lot.
So yeah.
Oh, easy for you, Sam. You get rich. All right, whatever. But like that was a little side play for me. And then like, wow, this thing's really cool. And I threw more. I started throwing some serious money into it. But like, that was my first DC. It was like 6 Ethereum, and then I made sure to buy.
Billy.
Yeah, and then it was more than that, but like it was way cheaper. And then just bought, and then bought from multiple wallets and stuff because like, you don't just buy like if it's something you're actually putting. If you're just buying like one buy, like you can put on one wallet, right?
Yeah.
But if like wow, I'm buying a lot, let me spread my risk just in case. You never know, you want to get hacked or some shit. But like spread your wallets. Another. That's right, I did. But let me give you the real sauce. If you have a Trezor or a Ledger, you shouldn't have a Ledger, but if you have a Ledger or a Trezor, okay, one wallet connected to it, that's it. If you're getting to the point where like you have a lot of cryptos, buy another Trezor. Don't be cheap. Make another wallet. There's ways where like if you get compromised, they can hack. There's guys that have like 6 wallets on one Trezor or one Ledger. I know somebody that got his entire crypto shit jacked. He had all like problem number. Wait a minute. Problem number one is like he had all his money. He did the right things, but the problem is like he didn't move. So something I teach in the crypto mindset course during the risk webinar and like wallet management is spreading your wallets, having multiple wallets. A new wallet isn't having a wallet under the same wallet. It's having a brand new wallet with a new seed phrase, its own seed phrase. It's having that like. I'll go over to I'll do it in the crypto mindset course. I have a full flow chart and stuff I had for how to do it. But this has like lowered, like literally this is why we have the least amount of hacks happening to our group because we have these protections in place and it's dummy proofing it. And it's, but because it forces you to be a little bit of like, it forces you to have like a bit of like a written out, like the layer you have your main HODL wallet, you have like a side Degen wallet and that Degen wallet for Solana. And then you have like a really like speculative one where like that one's touching all the dangerous shit. This one's like a little holder one. And then this one holds all your Solana. And then when the secondary wallet, third wallet makes a ton of money, you fund back the other second wallet, and then you move the other wallet to the Trezor. This is why our guys have the lowest. Now, most groups, I know a lot of people who have groups in crypto. The amount of, I mean, it's like 20-30% of their guys lose their money to fucking bullshit. Our guys, it's like less than 1%. It does happen. It's still there's human error, right? But our guys have the least amount of hacks happen because we practice all the safe. Like recently, there was was it Corey Costa? Who was it? Or Brand? I think it was Brandon. Some Pulse Chain influencer or hater. He's a good guy, but like, both of them are. But like, he was asking ChatGPT for he asked ChatGPT, give me the website for Pulse Chain or something like that. He linked, ChatGPT pulled up the wrong link. He connected his wallet. He got drained for everything. So he had all his money of Pulse Chain on one wallet. That's not how you do it. You have to create derivative wallets, and then I show people how to safely navigate into different places, how to save links, where to put them, have wallets. There's wallets where I call them virgin wallets. They touch nothing. They don't even touch Uniswap. They're a dumb vault.
No exchange.
There's no nothing. This is how you protect yourself in crypto. It's so crazy we have to do this, but this is the truth. Having all your money in one wallet, like everything, like I have all my Solana, my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, like it's like you have this high chance if you make one motherfucking mistake, it's over. And that's what happened to him. He lost all his Pulse Chain. Now, hopefully he didn't lose all his crypto, but it looked like he lost a big chunk of his crypto, you know? Like I think he lost like 30 racks or whatever, made 30 racks or $6,000, something in there, something in that range. It was good. I mean, so like for anybody, that's a lot of money. Like there's a lot of money. This is why, like, like this system that I personally created and stuff that, like, now the whole crypto mindset's using and stuff is to protect yourself. I've had people come up with, like, to me, like, Miguel, I want to teach a class on this crazy. Then, like, I had a couple of guys try to tell me, like, hey, Miguel, I created this incredible complex system on how to protect your wallets. I listened to it, I looked through it, and I poked holes and stuff. And then he told me, like, no, Miguel, I think you're wrong. You don't be respectful. One guy was like, Miguel, you're retarded. You're fucking idiot. You know what the fuck you're talking about. Another guy was like, being real respectful. He's like, I think my system works. I think you're wrong, but like this complexity. What happened to this guy? Both of them lost all their money. And then everyone who used their system lost their money. Both of them. And these are good, like good guys. Another guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but like he was kind of started shit talking to me during the thing. I was like, all right, fuck you. And what happened? Got ragged. And then like lost stupid money. But Pulse Chain's been down so long, so I think he can probably battle it back. They can get it back. But like, you gotta have the safe wallet sex. That's why I laugh anytime anyone says like, "Oh, I know your wallet." Bro, no, you don't. It's impossible. It's impossible. Yeah, you have multiple wallets, multiple hot wallets, multiple exchanges. That's right. That is right. VPN, everything in between. A wallet. I mean, obviously, look. I know when you first start off, you might just have one phone. I mean, that's okay. It's okay. You might have all your money on exchange in the beginning. That's okay in the beginning. But then over time, you build up this. Like it's how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. After 4 years in the game, you should have like, I have a dedicated laptop just for crypto research.
Yep.
I have my laptop just to trade or a computer.
I got my hot laptop now.
I got an air gapped where like if anything happens, I can just turn it off and like it's like this.
That bitch is on Linux. We're fucking ready to go.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's all that stuff right there. And then like I disconnect it every night if I do use it at all, or I keep it in the safe or the closet or the fucking safety deposit. I mean, that's a big safety deposit box, but they do exist. This is how you keep yourself safe. And you got that fucking gun on you. Always strapped. Always strapped. Always. All right, go back.
But I'm making the argument that most people aren't going to be able to figure this out.
Yeah, but there are some people that will. I mean, that's all
some
we
people
can do.
that are profitable day traders, right? But 95% of them eat shit. So it's just looking at a society. How smart is the average person? Can they do this? Is this a solution that we could advocate for on a mass scale for people to do? And I don't really think that crypto is.
But I'm never saying that that's like you should go your heart. I've never said that. It's just these one.
You can learn this. If there's a teacher, this is a 33. I like you can teach this to people. I've taught people from like 15 all the way down to their 60s, 70s. Yeah. You can do it. If there's a will, there's a way. If you want to do it, that's why like there's something called not mirror. Well, the mirror neurons like mirror. Well, I should say no. It's more like So you like basically as you get older, your elasticity in your brain kind of you lose that over time. So this is why the only time the brain kind of loosens up, and you know you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can. Usually it's pain. This is why like getting divorce raped, getting cheated on, or your first girlfriend ever breaks up. But this is why people always fall into the red pill or find this thing because they're looking for answers. We're logical. We're logically illogical, logical, but we are. And it's like, even though we're illogical, we think we're logical, and we're trying to figure out, this is, guys, by the way, why did this happen to me? This could never happen to me again. Or like, fuck this, I can't get pussy, so I'm going to go into the pussy hunting game so I can become top pussy hunter 5000 XX333, right? And you can learn it. You can learn it, but it takes, for most people, it takes pain. If they don't have that pain, they don't know the answer, they don't jump into it, they don't believe it. So if people don't get fast cash, they don't believe it. But as you grow older and you go wiser, you start learning, like you will learn this stuff. And usually most of our guys come in, you know, kind of middle of the 20s, like mid 20, 25, 24, usually because life is putting the stress on them and they awaken. They're like, when the student is ready, the teacher will be found. Put us back on.
It's one of these things to invest energy in.
Okay. So for, you know, a reasonably, for like sort of a minimal return, if anything, you know. Minimal?
What, since 2022, if you bought in, look at the returns. Like, it's out of all investments compared to, like, people put their money in the stock market, you put your money into real estate. This has extremely high returns comparative to most investments.
Yeah, I mean,
what would be a better investment?
Relative to real estate, I guess you could say. But my point is, like, Bitcoin could fucking realistically crash to, you know.
And even with real estate, real estate's only been bad since 22. Why? I mean, Sneako's right. Like, Sneako and Clav are right. They're like, yeah, it's better than real estate because the interest rates are high. When real estate go down, like, you could actually say there's probably portions of real estate that are like, you'd make more money being in real estate. So it's all about cycles and also interest rates. We still performed okay-ish on high interest rates. First time in history where we're worth something, crypto's worth something, trillions of dollars, but at a high interest rate. We went in a year and a half from January of 2022 to the middle of 23. We're at 5.5%, 5.25% from 0.25 interest rate. We went from 0 interest rates to 5.25. Oh, that's cool. Look, SEC drops lawsuit against Gemini. Oh, just keep taking dubs. Gemini is going to be IPOing soon. Or I think, did it actually? I think it already actually is public, actually. What am I talking about? Yeah. Myron was your teacher. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I'm telling you, you will find it. That's why YouTube is so important, you know? When crypto's hot, a lot of people found us. And we were able to teach them. The guys stuck with us, made a lot of money. Some people just wanted to treat this fast cash shit kind of like a drug game or like some stupider trading. They're like, we're not traders. We're long-term investors. We long-term invest in the industry. Do we make fast cash during time? Yeah, when markets are hot, you can make some fucking gangster money. But we know that time's short, and you roll it back into the tried and true stuff, Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm telling you, when interest rates go down under Trump later on in late 26, 27, you're going to be able to get a house for about like high 3s, low 4s. I think right now it's like 5 to 6. That 2% spread, that 2% interest rate spread going down will cause people to be able to buy into houses finally, and people are going to be able to refinance. We're like, okay, it's not back. It's not like, because when it was at 0, people were still getting loans at 3%. So taking a loan at 4% is not as bad. Also, they're going to buy like $200 billion worth of mortgage-backed securities. That'll help it a little bit, not entirely, but that'll help a bit. But it's all this master plan over time that's going to happen. All right, back up.
0 tomorrow. Who the hell knows?
So could the US dollar.
And I just want to make it like very clear to like all the chat. Like I don't really know. I didn't really start making money until like I think December. Well, obviously I was making money, but not like to the degree that streamers make up until like kind of recently. So I could be wrong. I'm not going to sit here and like stand on a hill till I die, like over Bitcoin being a bad idea.
So I mean, yeah, pull me down. I mean, it is what it, but when he sees it's true. It's like, you know, he just started making money and stuff too. So I mean, I hope that surgery goes well. I think it was like 35. I think he said recently like he's going to get a face surgery that's going to cost like $35,000. I wish him the best luck. I hope it doesn't come out botched or anything. It's probably unlikely, but that's gonna make him so. That's literally the catalyst right there. If he gets that surgery and it goes well, oh my god, bro, that same doctor's gonna be doing it for 70. Sheesh. Yeah, but that's how it goes. The thing is like if you look at the FNF chat on YouTube, they're very positive, and then the FNF chat that's on Rumble, you also have a lot of people that are more negative because they're younger guys, and the economy is not that great right now. So there's a lot of vitriol and hate. They're even like Clav and Sneeko call like it's kind of like politics is kind of jester. It is kind of jester for when you're younger as well because it doesn't matter as much. But as you make money and you have the ability to move states, do this, buy real estate, like get into the actual financial game, which is you most people, this game is like 30. Most people don't start to play the real financial game until they're in their mid to late 30s, 40s. And it's a game you play up until your 70s, basically, or until like you don't really have the mental facilities to really handle it anymore. But it's a game that people really play for 30, 40 years when they're actually able to. I'm not hating. The hate is because of anus. I mean, yeah, but like no hate. I've helped. Like I've made Myron a lot of money. So is Fresh. A lot of their guys. We made a lot of their guys. Like any of the Fresh and Fit chat that knows us knows. We're legit as fuck. We've been doing it for a long time now. I mean, we're the longest running crypto course on the planet. Longest running. We've been running since 2020. Still here into 2026. Cycle and a half later, we're still here, and we're going to be here until the end of the decade. So we'll be running. Like it'd be crazy to say we've been running Crypto Mindset course for a decade. Still here, still in the game. Beautiful. I want to show one more thing, Kyle, but let me find it real quick. Give me 1 second. This is interesting though. Look at this. Show this for 1 second. People are finally catching on to what I've been saying about creatine. Why Dr. Rhonda Patrick just started, literally Rhonda Patrick, one of her first things when she started, she went on Joe Rogan, she's the one that got saunas popping.
Yep.
I started using the sauna too. But I did notice when I use the sauna, if you actually like really sweat hard, like your face stays red as fuck for
for a while.
I fucked up today. I was in the sauna. Before, like I usually jump in the sauna for like 2-3, just kind of like, not get a sweat, but more like just like stretch and kind of like pop my back and my bones and stuff. And then I just get out. But there's some kids in there, and then they started asking me for he started asking me for advice. And by the time I looked out, I was in there for like 11 minutes. When I walked out, I was soaked. Pause. I was like, fuck, dude, it was the worst, dude. I was like, it was not just the back sweat. It was like my legs were sweaty in my pants. I was like,
yeah.
Ugh, that sucks. But basically, yeah, this doesn't cure it, but basically if you take 10 to 20 grams of creatine, if you're sleep deprived, it will help you out a lot. Basically reduces the damage you create from not sleeping well, but it's still not a fix for not sleeping well, but it helps out a lot. You have to be careful. Some people's stomachs are really weak, so when they take creatine, they get the shits. I haven't had that problem, but like I don't take 20 grams anymore, but I used to take like 15 to 10. I never had a stomach issue, but some people literally are shitting their fucking pants on creatine. So I think it's because they're not taking the right one. They're not taking like the Creapure. Creapure is the best one because it's microdized a little bit. It's creatine, it's regular creatine monohydrate, and it's really mixable and stuff. I dry scoop it. It's really good. It's a really good nootropic because everything runs on ATP, basically energy of the mitochondria in the cell. Yeah, Jose, I'd probably take some creatine, obviously. Now there is a little bit of a cope coming in with the creatine people that are saying like if you take high levels of creatine, like your DHT goes up and you lose your hair. That's unlikely. It's more likely your genetics are already so fucked you were going to lose your hair anyway. And I don't think the creatine, there's very little, there's some anecdotal evidence that it may actually increase DHT where you may lose your hair, but I think basically you were cooked already. I wonder what's a Creapure. Like, I'll pull it up on my site, Kyle. There's a brand that I use all the time. This is the best creatine. I've used it for fucking years. Let me find the right one. But you have to buy creatine monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate is the one you want to buy. But where the fuck is it? Oh, you're hiding mine. I shouldn't even show you guys. Okay, it's this one right here. Man, creatine gotten so expensive, man. That's one thing. Like, we need to start. I don't think there's any American. There's a German factory, and then there's the rest of them are in China. That's how crazy it is. We need to make a German creatine company here. A German creatine company in America.
Auf der Heide blüht ein kleines Blümelein. Und das heißt
German creatine. You want to buy that brand? That's the one I use, German creatine. I've been using this for fucking like 18 years, basically. No, actually, maybe like 14 years. It used to be 15. No, it used to be $8. I remember buying this for $8 on Amazon. It was so cheap, dude. Oh my God. Now it's like $60, but I think you could buy it on Amazon for like $45. So this is kind of this eBay ripping people off. But this German creatine brand, fuck the brand. It's the brand of creatine that uses a German brand called Creapure. No, gummies are horseshit. Gummies are horseshit. Doesn't work. It's bullshit. Creapure is the trademark, yeah, but that's the brand I like to use because it's German made, German factory. It's made in Germany. It's 99.995% pure, but it's because what they do to it. So naturally, creatine monohydrate is chalky. It doesn't mix that well. You can still dry scoop it, but it's like a lot more like ugh, but like it doesn't taste like anything. But it's just a weird texture. They kind of powderize it in like they almost make it like salt or like how sugar looks. And you can dry scoop it. It mixes so much better in like water, but like I just dry scoop it, and it's really easy to just boom, take a pre-workout or like I hate putting like it in my pre-workout because what happens is you're not drinking it all, so you don't get the whole effect. I think dry scooping is better. But as long as you're looking for Creapure, you're let me see if it will show it. Here it is. Let me share it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, $47 on Amazon. That's right. I mean, it's a supplement almost everyone should be on, girls and women. It's really safe. It's outside of protein, is the most studied supplement on the planet. Literally, there's like, besides protein powder and protein, the most studied supplement in the world is creatine. Absolute. This is the thing right here, Creapure. Right here. This is the brand name, Creapure. That's what you want to look for. And works really well. Do not buy gummies. Gummies are a bunch of horse shit. If you're trying to lose weight, is it recommended to take creatine? Doesn't add water weight? Bro. Yeah, yes, you will. You basically, once you saturate with creatine, you'll gain, depending on you, it depends on the person because like how big you are, 2 to 5 pounds of water weight. But the water gets added to your muscles, so you basically get you more reps in the gym. Basically, it's not like you'll gain a little bit of water weight on it, and then but it won't, and then you'll go back down in weight. That's it. It doesn't make it doesn't make your face all fat and shit. It's literally your muscles will look bigger. Your muscles are actually stealing most of it. Like they're like, it's really good for your brain. I think like 5 to 10 G's a day. So like one scoop a day is like, it's really good. It's like eating a pound of steak basically to get that 5 grams of creatine. So you take 2 scoops a day. You can scoop in the morning, scoop in the afternoon, or you can do 10 in one shot, whichever you do. Drink it with water. Just make sure you drink a full like liter of water, and you're Gucci. That's it. The thing is if like I'm trying to lose weight, when the fuck and I mean no disrespect by this, but like for most people, like you're already fat, and what does it fucking matter? If you're like, maybe there'd be a difference if you're 6-packed out and you took it, you never took it. You're like, oh, my abs look a little puffy, but it's probably gonna make you look bigger. Yeah. No, and I'm not trying to be like disrespectful, but it's the truth. Like it's just like trying to be really truthful here. It's like it's absolutely like how it works. Does this raise testosterone? Maybe slightly, but like it could a little bit, but like not enough for you to notice it. It's gonna make you stronger. It'll make you slightly stronger, but what it really does is gives you more reps, which allows you to do a better workout and be able to like you tear the muscle bigger and you'll get stronger. So it will make you stronger over time because it gives you a better gym performance. That's the gain on it. And the mental, if you're not working out, if you take creatine before like something mentally, like you'll perform better and you'll be able to have better like word recognition. You'll be able to like basically it increases your RAM. Basically.
Yeah, and you have that forced production.
Yeah. If you're in the gym, 2 bottles of water, water, it's nothing, dude. You'll sweat it out. Yeah. Squats raises testosterone. Yes, I mean, but just because because you're working out and stuff, but like there's a lot of squat, like it's one of those lies where like you just let it go. You know, like it's not a lie. It does raise your testosterone, but if your testosterone's already high, your like testosterone go higher.
Yeah.
You're not going to go like super physiological. It's just like you're using your body. Your body's like, God damn, I need to like you're like I need to heal the body. So the whole body's like you start producing a little more testosterone.
High CNS stress.
Yeah, and then your body. It's because but also your testosterone goes up because you fucking built more muscle and you're doing that. But everyone's a little different. But it's one of those things where it's technically true, but it's kind of like bullshit. It's like, hey, bro, you know, if you squat a lot, your cock's gonna get bigger. Really? And then at the end of the day, like he's not more jacked. So even if it was a white lie, you're like you look better now. Actually, Miguel, you made me look worse. My legs are so much bigger. My cock looks smaller. Well, it's already small. You take bee pollen before work. It gives you a nice pump. Yeah, but I guess, yeah. But I guess you could go to the farmer's market. You can take bee pollen. I've taken bee pollen. I've never thought about doing that, but take a Viagra or Cialis. Works 1,000 times better. More than any of the pre-workout pump shit. Cialis, 5 mgs. I mean, not financial or fucking medical advice, but like Cialis or Viagra gives you a way bigger pump in the fucking muscles. I think that has helped me more because of the mind muscle connection, because your muscles more pumped up and motivates you. You're like, damn, my muscles are getting so much bigger. Let me do some extra reps. Damn, I'm really my arms look so big. And like when you're pumped up, you're like, damn, I really look big. And you basically make you look bigger in the gym. And you're like, well, I am pretty big. And then you work out more. It also lowers blood pressure too, as well, because a lot of guys like throw weight and lifting weights and stuff, they could have a high blood pressure. It slightly lowers your blood pressure a little bit, which is good. And also like these mad cock fucking pumps, you know,
hog pumps.
Yeah, yeah. It staves off. Obviously, not medical advice, not medical anything, right? But like, yeah, creatine's also neuroprotective. It also helps stave off Alzheimer's. Enough said. So does nicotine.
I was gonna say, well, you know,
there's a post. It was a bit of a shit post, but basically, nicotine has been shown to like increase your IQ by like 10 points.
So what you're saying is,
you know, what's his fucking name? PayPal Mafia guy, main dude.
Fuck.
Peter Thiel.
Peter Thiel
says, yeah, it increases your IQ, which I believe it. Then I had somebody in the chat. I don't think he meant it in a bad way, but like he said, like it's been shown that THC also makes you smarter. I'm like, no, it will make you more creative.
Yeah, there's if I remember,
it's a net lazy, because it's like either you'll stay neutral. You're in a weird state where like it's your net neutral to like it's a down. It's more of a downer than an upper. Well, I don't want to hear the cope of people saying like there's more of an active weed where you can.
It makes you less programmable in that sense. Like I'm being serious.
Explain the programmer.
Well, in the aspect of like, if you're getting pushed shit, I mean, you have that creative backness or whatever that you're getting from, right? But you're not going down that avenue. You're not doing shit when you're fucking high. You're doing the same shit you normally would do.
But it affects everyone. Right? Most people are negatively affected by weed in terms of like you just get less stuff. It's a slave drug. I've told people for a long time now. I know Gigi likes weed and stuff, and that's it. There's a portion of the population that can just smoke weed and it even benefits them.
Yeah, I mean,
but I'm not one. I'm more of an uppers guy. I need caffeine. I take caffeine, but like there's also a whole thing too that like a lot of people, like the reason caffeine works for a lot of people is people's thyroid's fucked up.
Yeah,
and let me see what it was called. It was called something. I looked it up yesterday, 3 a.m. It was called where is it? It's called hyporoidism. Hyporoidism, which is basically your thyroid is kind of underperforming or not working well because of all the goy shit they're giving us.
Okay. Soy boys.
All the soy boy stuff and they're giving us and stuff. So like
I love Benjamin Netanyahu. All the hate being spread about my beautiful king is being led by uninformed goyim. Dear Netanyahu, I hope you know that I love you.
And I asked ChatGPT this: symptoms are temporarily improved with. I asked it, does caffeine help with it? And it says yes. Actually, it actually works for that physiology very well. Why caffeine can temporarily improve hyperthyroidism. So it's another reason for the addiction part of it too. That it's not. It's just because it brings back your thyroid into basically where it should be temporarily. So that's another reason why like a lot of people love caffeine way more, and it's actually good for them because it could be their whole physiology is fucked up, and the caffeine brings you back up, and you're like, oh my god, I'm way better. Even if they're already used to the caffeine, doesn't even the energy, it would bring their thyroid back to normal. Temporarily, it's not a fix.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. How would that work with L-theanine, right?
Well, it's just like, I don't know. Because L-theanine just fucking extends the shit of it. But regardless, it would still hit the thyroid.
Okay.
Caffeine's very good. It's very good because it stimulates. Look, caffeine stimulates. It blocks adenosine, which creates more alertness, temporarily improves fatigue, brain fog, motivation, CNS stimulation, boosts dopamine, norepinephrine. Mimics some effects of thyroid hormone, energy, drive, mood. So basically, it temporarily. So people with like fucked up thyroids, it actually helps them. Me, I just like the rush, but it gives me more like to like push more because I'm trying to keep going and going and going. So like, that's why that's why caffeine's the number one thing in the world. That's why like society, like obviously our thyroids were fucked up back in the dark ages, the Middle Ages, or before the Enlightenment. But there's a big case to say the Enlightenment happened because coffee shop, like basically the Enlightenment started around coffee shops. I mean, coffee was discovered, and there was coffee shops that started springing around all the major colleges at the time. And so literally some of the biggest thinkers and stuff at the time were basically just like doing 25 coffee cups a day, studying. And then because it wasn't up, because you have to understand people were drinking low grade, like not high alcohol, but like 1%, 2%, 3% alcohol beer. Because water was very unsafe to drink at the time. So because it was boiled, it was fermented. They were drinking beer and wine, but mostly like a light beer. So even kids were drinking beer.
Yeah.
And this is a natural downer. It's not the reason things still innovated, things still happened, but basically people were drinking a lot more alcohol at the time because it was safer to drink than water. And then coffee came around, and coffee was more of like an upper. And then I think, then from there, as technology advanced, people figured out how to have safer drinking water. But coffee is really good for you. It's just excessive coffee is not great, but it's an upper. And then how much things happen think about it, from coffee discovered till then, how much history we sped up. And like right now we're going into this whole thing, like this druggy epidemic with like weeds are fucking downer. And I don't want to hear the horse shit of like, oh, like, but this strain right here is more of a head high that gets you like a more active, bro. Most people, it doesn't affect them that well. There is some people I do believe that like they take that one that's like, oh, I get more, like, okay, there is some people like that, but like most people aren't that.
Well, most people are coping. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's cope. They just like it. They want to disassociate. They want escapism.
Exactly. It's no different than Mexican dads coming home from fucking work and then downing a 6-pack,
which is a downer.
Exactly.
But also,
but it's the same shit.
Yeah, it's the same shit. Yeah,
you're still using it, right?
What's the best energy drinks for? I mean, I like Celsius, but to tell you the truth, I don't know.
There's heart murmurs bullshit.
You might be better off get a cold brew from Starbucks or just. Cold brew is probably the healthiest one you can do. Maybe sweeten. If you want to sweeten a little bit, you can put some sugar-free sweetener.
Black coffee, dog, with a little bit of cinnamon. Oh, shoot.
Just do Japanese black coffee.
Yeah. You could do not Black Rifle. What was it? Black Mountain.
Oh,
coffee.
That's some strong shit.
That's strong ass
that's
shit.
That's some strong coffee, man. I think that's all Special Forces guys.
Yes.
That shit. Yeah. But I'm big on the coffee side.
Devil Mountain, there you go.
Devil Mountains, because you get shit done. Like the same thing. Like what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? All these like things like as an example. Let me not say this one. Okay, but things like wait, what are you pulling up, Kyle? Oh, the Devil Mountain stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
coffee.
it.
Yeah, it's strong shit, dude. You got a devil on it too.
I'm trying to see how much caffeine's in there.
They'll say somewhere. They have to legally, on caffeine, they have to tell you how much it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Which I do enjoy that they say that. Hopefully it tastes good, because there's some ones that it's very bad tasting coffee.
Yeah, dude.
Go down, just.
Probably says somewhere, but.
It says somewhere on it. Go to reviews, someone will say. Wait. Grind said.
God damn. A lot of caffeine, 1,600 milligrams per 6 ounce?
Jesus.
No fucking way, dude.
No, dog. Not for everyone, but very good, very strong. Jeez, dude. What the fuck?
Please don't be scared by this review. It's a great coffee.
1,600 milligrams, dude. That's so much. I don't think I've ever taken that much caffeine ever in a day. Maybe once or twice.
15. Oh my God, 1,500 milligrams in a 12-ounce brewed cup. Oh my God.
Let's calm down. That's where you take the recommendation and divide it by 10 or by 4. No, not 10, but by 5.
Yeah.
You get a 200, the sweet spot to me, it seems to be 100 to 200. For most people, for a pre-workout, some people might go to 300 or 400. Yeah. But if you never had coffee, you probably should do 100.
100, 150 in between that range, because you can start getting jittery at 400, 500.
Yeah.
At one time in one sitting, right?
That's so much caffeine. Oh my God. Even when my pre-workout's probably mid 350s, but it also has Yohambine, 2 different versions of it. It has extra shit in there that just focusers and stuff. What's it called again? Psychofarm. Oh, yeah. Psychofarm with a P.
Yeah, because the Trenta cold brew, which is 30 ounces of the cold brew, is 360 milligrams
400 milligrams of coffee. Yeah.
Yeah. So that gets you through a good portion of your whole day, man.
I usually have ventis, but sometimes if it's a long stream, I'll have a Trenta. The only reason I'm not drinking is because I have a bit of a sore throat.
And it's nighttime, man.
Nighttime. Yeah. Well, I still would do it.
You would.
I know I would. I did 600 milligrams the other day, pulled an all-nighter, felt sick to my stomach. Yeah, because you're not going to stay up all night. Yeah.
Also, you got to have some food in there, dog, because that shit's...
Ever had Kill Cliffs? No, what is that?
Kill Cliffs. I'll search them up right now.
Kill Cliffs. Let's see.
They're energy drinks. Let's see this. Don't blame us. Blame the lawyers. What the fuck?
You must be 18 years old to enter. Damn, dog. What are we doing here?
All right.
Clean caffeine, green tea. Blah, blah, blah.
Let me go to the drinks. Energy. $150 milligrams.
Zero sugar. I mean, that's the main thing. Is no calories, which is good.
Guess Joe Rogan drinks it.
2 net carbs.
Let's see the...
I believe it. I mean, basically they added nootropics to it as the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, it's green tea caffeine. That's what it comes from.
And some vitamins and stuff. Yeah. So it's probably good. I mean, the electrolyte part is probably the good part of it. So that's good. I mean, it's healthier. It's a healthier drink. You need electrolytes and shit. So the worst caffeine is from soda. That's true.
Yeah. Was it I think a Coke has
they have 80? A spicy one. I may have to. I'll dabble. Obviously, the 150 is low, but it's probably just because it hits you over time. They probably add L-theanine in.
I'm guessing it's the Flaming Joe one.
What's the Flaming Joe? Jalapeno kick. Yeah, that's interesting. To me, it seems more like
pineapple.
It's going to taste more like a watery caffeine, yeah. but it's like a flavored fucking soda, but with caffeine. Which is, let's be honest, it's probably more watery than this, but because the electrolytes it has in there, so that's pretty interesting. So that's all right. I'll check it out. I'll try it. That actually looks good. See, we teach each other. But I was talking about something earlier. Yeah. See, this is the creatine's hidden. Normally, I lose the whole train of thought. What am I saying again? Fuck! I left my keys at home. Is today Wednesday?
What?
What's today?
Friday.
Dude, Kyle, I told you this button's genius, bro. I'll tell you.
The skits are in.
I control so much, bro, with this shit. Oh fuck, dude. Did I ever tell you the time I went to this concert and they ran out of waters for some reason, so all they had was Purple Monster energy drinks. I drank so many Purple Monster energy drinks that my ice, I literally you know the whole thing where there's an episode, I forgot what it is. Is it King of the Hill? No, it was either Family Guy or it was American Dad, where they drank so much coffee they hit God mode.
You are talking about Regular Show.
Was it Regular Show? I think this has been done a couple times about coffee, but basically drank so much coffee. I basically drank so much caffeine. I hit this enlightenment zone where I saw purple. No, this is no.
This is when they drink a bunch of coffee.
Maybe eventually I hit a point where that's probably the most caffeine I ever ingested. So it was hot as fuck. We're sweating, just fucking dehydrated motherfucker, just drinking energy drinks to stay hydrated. Think how stupid that it was. And I drank. Yeah, it was Fry from Futurama. Yeah, there we go. I hit that mode, and I just couldn't believe it. And It was the first time ever. I was telling everybody there, you guys. My eyesight, everything went purple. It went purple. I had a purple tint to my eyesight.
This is Miguel right here fucking drinking.
Bro, I was walking around and I literally took it. I was like, I might have to go to the medical tent. And I kept rubbing my eye. And I was like, dude, everything's purple. Whoa, dude, this is bad, dude. This is bad, bro. And then finally I found some water and shit for $20. And drank as much water, stayed in the shade for a bit. I was like, and then everything turned back to color. And I was like, whoa. I didn't drink any energy drinks for the rest of the fucking thing, dude. I was like, dude, this is insane.
Yeah, spiked with the tab.
That was insanity, Kyle. It was insanity, dude. Because we're drinking fucking nothing but Red Bull vodkas and shit. And then eventually it's like, fuck, was there any water? I'll just drink.
Heart attacks fucking special.
Bro, it was bad, dude. It was bad. It was terrible. But like I was saying for the uppers, that's why everyone's so productive on Adderall. Because it's related to meth, and this is why like the Germans were able to march with Blitzkrieg, having everyone on meth. Very productive, but not great. But very productive during the time. Creatine got you to this point, yes. Very much so. Yes, can be taken daily. That's right. Yes. 5 to 10 milligrams is a pretty safe dose. But there's some anecdotal evidence. Some people say it reaches their DHT a little bit and could cause earlier hair loss, but I doubt it. I mean, I've never saw any. Yeah, I used to take 20 and I didn't even have any hair loss at all. So, yeah. But like, there's just some people where like they're in full coat mode. It's like the creatines would start to make me lose my hair. No, it was probably started working out. Your testosterone started raising because you started getting healthier. And then your DHT went up, and your DHT was always going to fuck you at the end because your genetics was going to lead you to baldness. And that's what happened. Or you're lying to yourself and you got on testosterone and Adderall. I mean, you got on all this fucking gear, and that's why you went bald. Or you went on Primo, which makes you bald. Basically, a lot of them can make you bald. Yeah, you can also lose hair from wearing hats all day. So like that's why the whole baseball cap. I never wear baseball caps. I wear bucket hats for work when I was working landscaping.
Bucket hats are good.
So it's like the tension. So when you put it on, it's actually resting here.
Yeah, instead of
versus
front.
the cap actually, the whole thing pushed pressure. It wraps all this versus it was like this. It was,
yeah.
and then also it's also protecting my face from the sun as well.
Hats are not very bald protecting.
Yeah. Also, I had things in there. It was like for outside too, so it had mesh. It was very breathable, and on top it was military grade ones, and also it had vents on the side to let air in as well. And also, it wasn't putting like it wasn't so low on my head that it was like putting pressure on it. It was like sitting up here. It was mostly really just to block out the sun. They were like this fucking large and shit. And it was really good.
You know the go-to thing we got? You get the white rags from like the painters.
I never did the neck thing. My neck was so black, bro. I had the blackest neck.
I used to wet.
My hands used to be. You understand? These hands were black.
Yeah,
dude. These hands used to be black. If you like, you never saw my hands too much when I was streaming. Like you saw that stream on the first Moon Guy we ever did. My hands were down here all the time. You couldn't tell, but like it was crazy. I remember going home in the shower, and then I could get a pumice stone, and like it would like brown would come off. That's how crazy it would be. What?
I was gonna say, talking to the mic, you're starting to pop out.
That's okay. I'm popping off.
Shoo.
It's a myth. You can't. They say it's a myth, but like, there's enough. I've seen enough anecdotal evidence to like maybe I believe it a little bit. Also, like if you're the more. So here's a crazy thing: when you're in the sun more, your hair's darker.
Yeah,
your hair darkens in the sun. Actually, yeah, you looked a little like fresh for a bit. I mean, I had a tan. But my skin complexion was really nice back then, actually. But like, I'm not in the sun anymore. Just on purpose, because it's like, the sun ages you really badly and stuff. So I actually should look like a leathery old boot right now, but I protected my face as much as I could. I couldn't protect the rest of my neck, my fucking arms, but I always after the first 2 years, I started wearing long sleeves every day to work. So I had long sleeves. I wore gloves sometimes, not all the times, but like not like field workers, but like, yeah. Because sometimes the gloves would get in the way. You wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to clean plants efficiently, so I'd have to take the gloves off, and I clean plants off. Kyle knows.
Dude, those fucking landscaping gloves suck fucking dick, bro. God.
It wasn't until the end when we started getting decent
ones. Yeah,
yeah,
dude,
but then they would only last you like a week or two, and they smell like shit afterwards. The nitrics.
Dude,
And the
come
OG
on, man.
gloves, you used to not be able to use your phone very well. So it was this gay ass shit where like I knew guys where they would cut the finger off.
Yeah, the thumb part of it, so they could, use it.
still like do something like this and shit, but the rest of the fingers were covered.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, dude. It was struggles. Should I have one Trezor for ETH, one for Soul? No, I mean, I think that's overkill, but if the numbers started getting kind of like, you're like, man, I have like,
it depends on the
so
bag.
I have
right?
like, I would say like, if you're starting to be like, damn, I have like, I'm starting to get like where you feel uncomfortable. If you feel like you need to do it, if you feel like if you feel like you need it, do it. But if it's like, I think once you get like, you have 300,000, like, I mean, you don't have to buy, then you have to a million of them, but it's just the sort of thing where like it's where you feel just comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
I think, I mean, if you just want to have two Trezors, just to be like one for Bitcoin ETH, one for Solana and some other alts, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. If you like at the end of the day, if you feel you need it, you need it. How's that for
I need trend to go. I need trend.
You know, I actually have I accidentally downloaded this one, Kyle. I shouldn't have.
Accidentally.
No, I sent it by accident, and like I shouldn't have. Like it was not supposed to be a meme.
We'll surf in the web and.
I'll only play right now. Shout out to Dr. Todd Lee, which I need to contact again. I fucking forgot. I've been fucking up. It's because I was sick this whole. Like I wasn't able to give updates and shit. But what could I delete? You know, I'll delete this one. This one wasn't that funny. This is not medical advice. You don't have to take me down, Kyle. I mean, it's fine. It's a full screen. It's full screen. You know, it's pimping.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Recommendations on laptop for crypto only. I would say, I mean, honestly, like the thing is laptop, because right now computer components are really expensive. Honestly, like a MacBook Air is really decent. MacBook Air, and it's things like that, basically. Like fuck. I have a whole list of it. I just don't have it in front of me right now. But like honestly, like a MacBook Air is really decent because it's like the cheaper version of whatever Apple has. Just make sure you get a little if it's for research and crypto stuff, it works really well. Any gaming laptop works really well as well because it has it's able to handle like fuck shit from these laptops companies or from the crypto stuff.
And if you're trying to cut, Tren would be the appropriate drug. One thing I have to point out, Tren doesn't show up on blood work. The consequences of Tren don't show up on blood work, really. Tren's consequences are almost all psychiatric. So if you can use Tren and sleep great and feel great and you're not paranoid, delusional, schizophrenic, then Tren is probably not going to cause any damage to the organs. If anything, they might see a prolactin increase, which as you know would cause erectile dysfunction, and the correct treatment for that would be Viagra because it directly inhibits the way that the prolactin gets in the way of the penis filling with blood. It's much better to use Viagra to control prolactin overdose than it is to use Brami or Promo or whatever the fuck those people call it. Never use that shit. It's stupid. Why would you fucking do schizophrenia and Parkinson's drugs on your brain just to control your dick when they have drugs for hard dicks? Makes no sense. Fucking retarded. So aside from the prolactin, from the Tren and the psychiatric problems, Tren really doesn't cause problems. I've never seen it on blood work. No way.
But I will say this, from what I'm hearing, like, but there's a amount of Tren that crosses the blood-brain barrier that will cause brain damage. I think it's like 10 milligrams or 20 milligrams. Like, is the if you daily inject it, is the amount where you can cause some brain damage. A little, it's nothing crazy, but like the higher the dose, the more the damage. Versus like, I think he's actually said before, if you take like 5, maximum 10, it wouldn't cross the blood-brain barrier. But if you go higher than that, it will. But then you have more of the effect because like at 5%, 5 milligrams or whatever you take daily, it stops. The main reason you're using it is basically to stop muscle wasting, because that's what it was originally created for in cattle.
Yeah.
When during like lean times and stuff like that. So like it would make you a little more aggressive. It would be able to build a little bit of muscle on it. But the main thing you're at that small of you're talking about, like, what is that? 35 milligrams a week, which is like nothing.
Yeah.
But you have to understand that Tren originally came in 78 milligram vials back in the day. Even Mr. What's his name? The Shadow and stuff. Yeah. The Shadow and all those guys and stuff. When the Tren came out in the 90s, Dorian Yates.
Dorian
Yates used to use it. He would only use it during cuts. He only used 2 vials a week. So he was basically taking 150 milligrams of Tren, which is like a pretty light dose
Comparative
to
now,
where
yeah.
guys were. I knew actually somebody told me they were on 700 milligrams.
That's what's his name? Protect the innocent.
Kyle. Don't say. But and then you saw the stuff that happened on social media. Well, you're on that much. God damn, dog. Adam 22 got TKO'd first round.
Oh, no. And his bitch got fucked that same night.
Lock in for a nigga. You wondering why you ain't made it to the top and ain't got no motion because you won't lock in. Lock in.
All for that money, bro. Well, I think that's a perfect place to end it right there. That was brutal. Well, if you don't know, join the Citadel, you guys. Pinned to the top of the chat. Get in the Citadel, you guys. The Crypto Mindset course is coming out very soon. To get TKO'd in the first round, that's ridiculous by the dude that fucked your wife. God damn, dude. But it's WWE. It's WWE, dudes. It's W. Don't believe it's real. It's WWE. Yeah. Love you guys. Catch you guys. I'll be streaming all the next 3 days. So Saturday tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oof. And Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll be doing Moon Gang here with it's going to be on my channel with Charlie and stuff. So see you guys back-to-back DCC streams, man.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.